It's Call of Duty on the day that Xbox finally bought Activision Blizzard. That's right, it's done, guys. The acquisition is finished. That guy came there very, very fast. That was incredible. I don't know how he got there that quickly. It's just a shame that you guys couldn't get over to the like button that quickly and, you know, like the stream. Whoa! Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. Like $1 to join. Why not become a channel member and support the content on the channel? There's the Patreon option if you prefer that instead, and the Discord for, well, stream alerts, chat at great times, and there's an Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything on Amazon land, am I right?
Securing Charlie. We control 2 objectives. Grenade out! Grenade out! Changing back!
Oh, I actually got him with that grenade. That's hilarious.
Losing Charlie.
I think my teammate kind of saved me there. I don't know why I'm going over here, though. This my team, I guess, is spawning. I'm just trying to get to my next score streak, eh?
Watch for movement.
Which I think I should get once we capture this. Oh, no. Teammates, what are you doing? There we go, I got the Juggernaut. Where was my squad at? 7 kills? I should have pushed for the Juggernaut, eh? Nah, just kidding, I wouldn't have got it there, they were gonna kill me.
All objectives are under enemy control. We're losing Alpha.
I'm gonna go over to the street here and hopefully get my Juggernaut outfit would be ideal. See, the one thing I really hate about the Juggernaut in this game is, like, it's a lot of effort, and, like, you know, someone could just swipe it from you, basically. Because it takes forever for the drop to come in, right? Wow, that guy is on me really fast. Why did you die? Oh, there goes my Juggernaut, dead in, like, basically 2 guys, because apparently I can't finish either of them off. That's terrible. Why am I so ineffective at finishing guys off? Ugh, I can't believe it. You know, it's like if only there was, like, a school or some kind of teaching you could get to finish dudes off more effectively. Oh, the pain of it all. Yeah, the agony. Anyways, what a thrilling and random day. It really was. Although I loved the trailer that Xbox released today with their Activision purchase. Like, so they did a, you know, like kind of a family celebration video, which is similar to what they did when they bought Bethesda, right? The large difference being that this one was kind of like sort of a homage, like American kind of culture a little bit too, which is interesting. Like, obviously I'm from Canada, so I don't like resonate to the degree that others would, but like, you know, just 2 American companies like combining, or, you know, bought and whatnot, and they were playing. What was it? It was a song from Oklahoma, What a Wonderful Morning or something like that, from Oklahoma, which is a classic. 45? I think it's 1945 musical, which is classic. And, you know, it was just kind of a really lovely song to play to the, you know, the video and stuff like that. It was actually a little emotional too. It was a little teary-eyed, thinking of, like, you know, 20 months kind of accumulating to this purchase point. I did I think a pretty good video summarizing, like, what's next and stuff on the channel if you missed that, so it's pretty good. At least I thought so. It goes over everything, but happy to answer questions and stuff people have about the deal and everything too. Alright, so now I need to call in my second Juggernaut. This is the kind of match you want to start a stream with. It's all gonna be downhill from here, but, you know, this is a great start, honestly. This is a fantastic start to this to the stream. I'm just, like, killing. And, you know, the connection's good and everything too, so it's not gonna, like, totally disconnect. Wouldn't that be hilarious? I'm streaming and it's like, you know, the stream's been totally disconnected. I'd be like, no. It happens. It genuinely happens. You'd be shocked. Now the question is, should I like try to go for like maybe a nuke or something, or should I just get my Juggernaut outfit? Because I don't think I'm gonna last that long. I don't think I'd get a Juggernaut, but like if I get in the Juggernaut outfit, it's like I'm not gonna, you know, get my kills while I'm wearing it. Actually, I don't even know if you turn Scorch Streaks on, can you even get a nuke in this game? Like, is that even an option? I don't know. Let's see how it goes. The other thing is like, is there even enough time in a match left? I mean, I'd probably die anyways, right? I'll probably just get shot.
Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Enemies taking Alpha.
Yeah, we lost C. I'm out here. There we go. I died anyways. So you got me with the pistol there.
Objective Bravo secure.
Play tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoy it. A missed opportunity not to do Friday the 13th. Like, honestly, I mean, like, you know, Call of Duty's way more popular than a Friday the 13th stream would be, right? Like, let's be real here, and it's a beta, so you gotta capitalize on views when you can get them. We'll do a Friday the 13th stream to say goodbye to it on Halloween night. But yeah, it's like, you know, let's be real here. It's this is gonna be more popular than the Friday the 13th stream. Sadly, I'm not at a point where I've got an audience where it's like, you know, you're doing good numbers no matter what you stream. It's still gotta have valuable things for people, right? Maybe someday. Two Juggernauts in a match, though. It was wild. Even our buddy Kevin there, the channel, came out of the woodworks to send me a message about the deal going through. He's like, everybody's talking about it. I was like, yep. Oh, and I got my cake fixed up today. Well, they fixed it last night, and I got to pick it up today. But, way better. I don't know if you guys saw my cake from like the previous stream when I was showing it off. It was terrible. It was atrocious. But the new version, very nice. Very good improvement. Yeah. But I did want to do it on Friday the 13th there. The Juggernaut reference. Too bad I can't get kill streaks or score streaks when we're in the Juggernaut outfit, eh? Remember the old days where your kill streaks used to count towards better kill streaks? It was a simpler time.
Enemy securing Charlie. We're taking Bravo.
I'm like way too good for this first match. Like, I actually really look like I know what I'm doing. Like, I'm strangely like confident and like I've got my life together in this match. This is as good as it gets tonight, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's, you know, you may think I'll do better in future matches, but this is like it. So when other people come in, they're like, "Oh, this guy sucks." Just be like, you know, that first match of the night was pretty good. Just, you know, direct them to this, please. Yeah. I died from a guy in the second story window. That's hard. The video, the informative video. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. A 70 kill game on Rust. Good for you, man. I would just retire at that point. Yeah. But no, I'm glad you found the informative video interesting. Like, I wasn't... See, my thing is, like, I don't necessarily love doing, like, news-type videos because it's so... Like, you get views then, and it's like people aren't checking them out later. I like to do content that's more, like, has the potential that people will take a look at it over time. But, you know, occasionally, if there's something big, you know, obviously chatting about it's a good, timely sort of thing, right? It would be nice to have, like, a steady-going podcast, but that's just not really doable at this point. Maybe at some point down the road, but... Because I'd just be, like, talking to myself. I do not know reliable enough people to get a weekly podcast going. So let's get A. This is a good match. I did well this match. I don't even think I went that hard, like, you know what I mean? I'm not like one of those guys that's like dipping around corners and stuff like that, and I still, like, I did really good this match. Proud of myself. I know things are only downhill from here, but I'm gonna bask in this one. I do find it interesting though today, no roundtable talk, so I think that's gonna be in like a week or two. I wish I had some deeper insight on like Xbox's plans and stuff. But I also think they didn't want to detract from the fact that they've got Minecraft Live this weekend, so the mob vote and everything's going on, which they had to turn off because they were having issues, which is interesting. Is this game free? I mean, the beta is like free. Yeah. No, they can't. Oh, hey, Super. They can't buy Ubisoft for 15 years. They're not allowed to buy Ubisoft. So Xbox will not be buying Ubisoft unless the UK government changes their mind or something at some point, which I don't think is going to happen. But yeah, they're hard-locked. Microsoft cannot touch any form or factor of Ubisoft for 15 years. Yeah. Ubisoft essentially has, I don't know, guaranteed them a bit of a spot in gaming, because I don't think they'll go under, and yeah, like, you know, anyways, like, 15 years is a long-ass time. Who knows what things will change globally, economy-wise. You know, will the UK even be around in 15 years? Hard to say. Multiplayer versus zombies, they're very different things. Like adding stuff to the beta? What more would they add to the beta? Like the beta only goes on for like, what, 2 more nights or something like that? I believe they're... Well, I think today was the last day of adding, right? Because they added search and that other ground war map, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't... Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect any sort of new content. Yeah, I think they're done. Maybe like another game type, but yeah, I wouldn't expect any more maps. Like, I think this is it for maps, unless they do some kind of surprise thing. But I mean, this is a pretty full beta, right? You got like 4 game modes, and you got 6 maps, I think, right? So like, yeah, I mean, this is a chunky beta. This is as good as it's gonna get. I'm actually surprised they gave us this much, to be honest. Triple kill! Am I, like, good at this tonight? Oh, I'm getting, like, sniped across the map. I got blown up by a cooked grenade. That was good. I guess I should have been more adventurous and attacked the position, but yeah, strange, I gotta say. Like, I'm actually doing weirdly good tonight at this. But yeah, did anyone else check out that trailer from Xbox today? It was really, really good, like I was saying earlier. Very emotionally driven, very, very well done. And it's hilarious that, like, Gears of War was like a 1-second clip in it. And to me that's hilarious because, like, you know, for the last 10 years, like, the biggest things that Xbox has had has been, like, Forza, Gears, and Halo, and now they've got a demo reel of games and projects, and, like, you know, their holy trinity is, like, just little 1-second clips. It's kind of bizarre, honestly. It's a weird spot for that guy to be doing the objectives on the other side of the map, but also their own, I guess. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the full version. Could Sony buy Ubisoft? They don't. Well, like, potentially, I guess, but I would assume that if Sony bought Ubisoft, that would be like a legal complication. Like, I'm pretty sure what this Ubisoft deal does is basically make them not really buyable by like a large company, if that makes sense. Like, it's a really, you have to go read all the fine print on stuff on this deal, but like, I think it actually kind of solidifies and fortifies Ubisoft as a company that can't really be bought. I think it would be if Ubisoft was bought, the rights would have to go to like another company, I believe. Again, I don't have the full details on that sort of situation, but to me that the way things were settled essentially means that Ubisoft won't be able to be bought. The other thing is nobody wants to buy Ubisoft, again, because they're pretty bloated in company size, because apparently Ubisoft tried to get themselves bought. I think it was like a couple of years ago, the other year. But like, yeah, no, this basically gives them a very good long-term foothold in the industry by having the cloud rights. Because keep in mind, they own those cloud rights in perpetuity. But like, what I honestly think is going to happen is, you know, well, to me, it kind of makes like, it looks like Xbox is abandoning the cloud if, you know, they're willing to let go of their rights like that to that sort of thing. But, you know, Activision's probably just worth so much more than the cloud crab, honestly. But, like, it's a weird situation, honestly. Like, it should have never had to happen. But, like, Ubisoft now has the cloud rights to everything, you know, Activision Blizzard has made in perpetuity. And then also anything for the next 15 years. But I think eventually, long-term, Xbox will just buy Ubisoft once those 15 years are up. Or they'll buy back the rights. I don't know why Ubisoft would give up the rights, but maybe in 15 years they'll be cash-strapped, or who knows. Like, again, it's 15 years from now, we're gonna very likely forget all about this, because 15 years is an incredibly long gap in time. None of us will care at all about this by then. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, notes, icons, it's like $1 to join. Why not become a channel member? Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. There's also the Amazon store affiliate link. If you're buying anything on Amazon, use the link. And GamerHeadquarters.com, I write stuff on my site occasionally. Like Assassin's Creed Mirage and Full Motorsport reviews are up. Pretty exciting, right? Good kill, my friend. Good kill.
The mission is half complete. Stay sharp.
I'm actually doing like really well tonight. It's so weird.
Target area updated.
Foz clan. I don't, honestly, I don't watch other people do content, and I'm not really into any of the clans or anything that do stuff on the YouTube, so no, sorry. I do my own sort of thing, honestly. The big thing was just watching that Xbox Bethesda, or, well, I did watch that one again, but just the Xbox Activision trailer today, I watched it quite a few times over. It's not so good, it makes me want to go watch Oklahoma, which is hilarious. Yeah, nothing like Xbox motivating me to go watch a movie from the 1940s. That was my big takeaway out of today, was like, I should really watch Oklahoma. That was my big takeaway of the day. Yeah. Titanfall 2, you stood by for Titanfall? Did you support it for like the years that it wasn't loved? Yeah. Party and KD. So you're saying that it's just easy on me, even though yesterday it wasn't, and last week I did well, and it's based on party and stuff. Huh, okay. Look guys, we got somebody here that's trying to say that it's just because I'm getting match-made with people that are terrible. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm skilled or anything at all. That's hilarious. Look at this guy. Yeah, for a second here I thought we were doing skill-based matchmaking, not pity-based matchmaking. Huh. Funny. Am I winning? I am actually winning. We're up Oh no, we were winning. We're actually losing. Never mind. Xbox in 15 years. I mean, you could say Xbox wouldn't be around in 15 years, but I think even if like the Xbox console isn't around in 15 years, I think Microsoft will keep Xbox as like their gaming brand, and it'll still exist on like PC and other platforms. I mean, if anything, then buying like literally the biggest publisher, like they own like the biggest, you know, American publishers now, essentially, outside of like what, Take-Two? Is Take-Two the last big one though? That's like on American facing. So like I doubt. They're almost too big to fail, which is hilarious. Not that I don't believe any company is too big to fail, but it's really an intriguing situation. Because they're gonna buy more too. That's another thing a lot of people don't get. Like, they're not done buying. Like, I'd actually be shocked if we don't, like, you know, literally by the end of like summer next year, don't have a list of at least some additional smaller studios that they've picked up. Publishers wise, I don't. They'd really struggle to buy additional publishers unless they're smaller size publishers, but yeah. It's gonna be really funny when you wake up one day and they're going after Nintendo. It'd be hilarious. Could you imagine? What would you even do with that information? That would be such an interesting legal hurdle and battle over like a couple of years. Because I can't even believe this deal. This deal shouldn't have even taken, was it 20 months? Like, it shouldn't have even taken that long. There's no reason for it to. It's like fake government hurdles trying to delay and derail Microsoft from their acquisition. What a pain in the ass, am I right? Ah, God damn it. Consoles will be around for a long time? I don't think so. Again, I've been pretty clear, like, the console business is, like, stagnant and dying. Like, we'll get another gen of consoles, but, like, I would not expect consoles in the long term unless they start doing better numbers. Because, again, you guys do know that the Series XS is selling below the Xbox One at this point, right? And the Xbox One was, like, a colossal failure. And that Series X plus S sales are worse than Xbox One right now. So, like, and I'm saying that's, like, year to date, that's not, like, overall, because obviously Xbox One was around a lot longer, but, like, you know, it's actually selling, like, I think it's like 100,000 or something less than the Xbox One was doing at this point. And that's two consoles. One's a cheaper console, too. Like, obviously, Xbox gaming revenue is up, which is, you know, keeping it going, but, like, console sales, not great. You know, even the legendary Switch, which is selling, like, absolute hotcakes and doing very, very well and is hugely successful, isn't even the top-selling console of all time, right? That was set by the PS2, like, I think it's still the PS2, right? And that was, like, about 20 years ago, so it's like console gaming is dying. It's, I know a lot of people don't want to admit that, but, like, it is. Things could change, but yeah, I would not expect consoles forever. You'll at least have the 2028 generation, though, like, that'll happen. But after that, I mean, who knows? Seriously, who knows? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Again, you're not quite understanding year-to-date sales. So at this point in time, the Xbox One had sold more consoles than the Series X has. At this point in time. So 3 years in comparison, essentially. I mean, no one would expect the Xbox Series SX to sell the same as the Xbox One in its lifetime in, you know, its first 3 years. I mean, actually, it would be really good if it was. It would be very successful if it was, but, you know, I wouldn't expect that. A Honkai Star Rail. I actually have a video up for Honkai Star Rail. You might have missed it. Not really a review, as to say, but kind of a video on it. It is up on the channel. Like I always say, guys, if you haven't seen me do something, let me know, and I'll have a video for it, but you can always check it out on the channel. Ah, god damn, this stupid YouTube player. You think it's a bit early to say it's dying. Well, we do have 30 years of console sales that say it's dying, so I mean, you can interpret 30 years of sales showing stagnant console sale numbers over 30 years, and you could call that successful. But sure, let's live in a fantasy world where stagnant sales are a trend of successful industry. Yeah. So dying is the correct word. I mean, even PlayStation, they got 40 million consoles out there, but they've been desperately doing price cuts over the last year. They just raised the price of it, but like to get an install base going, they had to do desperate price cuts. And it's like, sure, you know, you could blame the supply chains to a certain degree, but like, I mean, yeah, you can literally go and look at the last 30 years of console sales. It all leaked from the Activision Blizzard case. Go take a look. It shows Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox sales. If anything, they're in decline. And hilariously, the only company that actually has had standard growth over their time is Xbox, because they sell so little consoles generation to generation that they actually have growth. Well, actually, for the Xbox One, it dipped, but like technically, they're the only ones that have actually had a successful growth line. Nintendo's is my favorite because it goes really, really high, really, really low, really, really high, really, really low, and then really, really high. So like GameCube is like really, really low, and then the Wii really, really high, and then the Wii U really, really low, and then the Switch really, really high. And then PlayStation, they're pretty, like they're pretty good, but it's stagnant, and that's not a healthy industry. Because as you get older, if you don't have more and more people buying your stuff, eventually your product will vanish. Because, you know, you die eventually, right? So then and it just disappears. Who's to say, right? That's what I'm saying, though, is like, who knows? Maybe consoles will have a big boom and everybody will be buying a console at some point. You never know when, like, you know, Nintendo does something like the Wii and everybody goes and buys it and all of a sudden console sales have hit new levels. But I mean, if your new products can't beat the PS2 that came out 20 years ago, that's not a good market to be in. It's just factual. I like consoles, I like console gaming. I do a lot of videos on console stuff, but like, I just look at trends and factual things, and that's what the market says. I mean, why do you think they're all investing so heavily in cloud and streamed futures and, you know, trying to, like, I mean, even PlayStation's releasing their stuff on PC, right? So, like, you know, if the consoles were doing so well, they would not be doing that, because they wouldn't need to. Same with, like, you know, even Nintendo was, like, experimenting with mobile stuff to make money there for a bit. That's also the issue of, like, an economy where it's driven by, like, constant, never-ending growth, is that there's a desire to always make more money and stuff like that. And stagnation is not a healthy thing. He was like lying down there. Oh, Hamburglar. Oh, Hamburglar, you. Console gamer left your life. I mean, you could want the consoles if they stop selling them, you can buy them, right? Grenade! Grenade, grenade! Yeah. Well, that's what I was just saying there, is like, yeah, Sony's even experimenting with it. Although Sony's had like kind of mixed results on the PC stuff. But for that, I do blame the fact that some of their ports haven't been like the best. Like The Last of Us should have been a slam dunk on PC, and like, I mean, if you guys saw how it launched with PC, it was not great. Whereas, what was it, Days Gone was a really good PC port, but like the game itself, nobody really cared about that much. So, but like, you know what I mean? They've had mixed results for how their PC ports have gone. And I don't think that's helped them get those PC sales going. They're in a really... PlayStation's actually in a really awkward space. They've got a good dedicated, like, fan base that always buys their stuff and all their little things no matter what. But, like, they're also in this situation where they've released all of their big, huge titles. And, you know, they had Jim Ryan there starting to transition a lot of their studios into doing live service stuff, and I guess a lot of their live service stuff isn't really panning out. So they're trying to, like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I'm very curious to see what PlayStation's going to do next and see what their new leadership is going to be like, because they're already in this weird live service direction, and what made them so successful over the PS4 era was the fact that they were, you know, really releasing big quality single-player games, and now they're pivoting away from that to try to make more money, you know, as opposed to just sales. They're trying to make more money, profit, right, by doing live service stuff. I think they'll make good money off of what Bungie's doing for them, but, like, I do ponder how their other studios are going to handle this transitionary period. It's going to be fascinating. Days Gone was, like, okay, man. Let's be real here. I'll sit here and talk all day about how great the PlayStation first-party stuff is. There's some legendary games in there, but, like, Days Gone was pretty meh. Honestly, it was insanely boring to me. But, like, you know, I'll give you meh, but, like, yeah, what did I give that one? Like a 7 or something? It's not great. And you know what? If it was really good, it'd have more sales. If it was really good, there'd be a sequel, and there isn't. And there's a sequel to a lot of other great PlayStation games because they're so good, but that one wasn't. I'm sorry. I won't do that for you on the apologist thing on Days Gone. What's good? How am I doing? I've had like 2 really great matches before this. This is fantastic. Today was a pretty great day, you know? Yesterday, depressing as hell with how my cake and everything turned out and all that, but like, yeah, today was good. I got the cake fixed up. It looks nice, it looks good. I picked it up, was happy. Went to Costco, got some stuff. Got some games downloaded. Watched Final Destination 2 for some sort of reason. I don't know why. And yeah, it was pretty great. No complaints. Although my team this match, not as good. Not as good. Yeah. This Modern Warfare 2 update? You mean Modern Warfare 2 2.5? I mean, it's a lot faster. This nostalgia pack is amazing. I take it my teammates aren't even over there, eh? I think we're gonna have to give up on this one and then take a crack at that next position, eh? Oh, how convenient. It's right here. Let's hold her down. Consoles and how bad they're doing. I talk about this stuff constantly. It's really what comes up, you know, in discussions and whatnot. Have I considered moving to PC gaming? I'm really eyeing that new Nintendo console. I really like how that one's looking. I don't know. I want to do more PS5. And then I think that Nintendo, because if it's got backwards compatibility, I can do some really cool videos with those Nintendo games, like the Switch games. Most of them just run horribly. And it would be really neat to see what backwards compatibility could do for those Switch games, assuming that there's like a good emulator or something, or you know, the support for Switch games is decent. I think it would be really neat checking out videos running on the Switch, like the new Nintendo console. And there's so many Nintendo gamers out there. It's just like, to me, I see that as a good place of growth for like stuff. But I also want to try to do more PC things. It's just hard to fit everything into the schedule. You know what I mean? Like, I do schedule things like very far in advance, but I've just been so overwhelmed with all the things I've had to do, and it's just like I fall behind, and it's hard to keep up. Whereas like doing side projects and getting those going takes a lot of effort, and yeah. Well, we'll see how things shape up in the new year. That's for sure. We'll see what happens. Yeah, so that should be fun. Big battle Call of Duty? You mean Ground War? Yeah. You play it out of blast. Again, I'm saying it's, you know, Days Gone. Okay, solid, whatever. I get that it's for some people. I just died right there, and they spawned me right beside where I just died. What is that? like I was adjacent to where I just fell to my death. That's great. God, that's just terrible. What else? But yeah, if you like Days Gone, whatever. But I mean, let's be real here. It wasn't anything so mind-blowing that PlayStation wanted to do a sequel, otherwise there'd be a sequel, right? So, I'm sorry. Like, you can like Days Gone all you want. I don't think it was very good. Exo-zombies for Advanced Warfare? What do you mean buy Exo-zombies for Advanced Warfare? Like, buy Advanced Warfare so you play Exo-zombies? Good moment to play. It was a good day. It was a good day. Have I ever tried with a mouse and keyboard? I have played games with a mouse and keyboard before. Yes, I have experienced the magic of a mouse and keyboard to play. It's more for like RTS stuff. Those stupid little drone things are so annoying. Look at he just hides and he throws like the little thing at me. I'm gonna take that Lockwood, thank you very much. Where did you go? Where are you? You following me? And we just keep going back and forth between each other? See, like I see him on the dot there. He like jumped over my shotgun shot. That was remarkable. There we go. Oh, right that time. Okay. Ow. I died. I could always go for the mobile gaming market. Oh god. You know, I long debated on doing a separate channel that just like pumps out like videos on mobile stuff. I think that one could potentially do well because it would just like grab attention for certain mobile games people are looking for. You get a lot of views potentially. But as I said, it's like, you know, I'm pretty thinned out. If I do eventually get to buy like my place at some point, and I'll have like a lot more freedom and time where I don't have to like deal with other people. Yeah, sure, I can do all kinds of stuff, but like I am extremely fucking limited in my time. Like the amount of stuff I get done, considering the very small scope and limited time I have in a day-to-day, is nothing short of impressive. But yeah, no, like yeah. You won't even see the content type scheduling I'll get to until I actually have the quiet and not be constrained by other schedules of people I have to deal with in a day-to-day. Like it will be really, really miraculous. You'll be genuinely shocked. But like, yeah, mobile gaming's really, really good. I think for next year though, it's just like I'm gonna keep an eye on things. You know, Nintendo. Like if PlayStation has a mid-gen console, I might jump in on that one. We'll have to wait and see what happens. It's going to be a very interesting year in gaming, though, because we're going to see Xbox actually release games for the first time. We're going to see new hardware. We're going to see a new Nintendo generation. Like, it's going to be very, very fascinating, and I'm going to watch the trends to see kind of what comes out on top and what I should capitalize on. But yeah, I want to do more PC stuff. And you know, to say I don't do PlayStation stuff would be silly too, because there is a good chunk of PS5 videos on the channel. If you haven't found them, you're just not looking. What? Dude, I was aimed in shooting at this guy. He took 3. Ugh, get out of there. I need a harder drink. Do I edit my own videos? Of course I edit my own videos. COD Mobile is pretty fun. I actually like, so COD Mobile should be fun. Because Call of Duty Mobile is just like a really lazy, dumbed down, like they just port old Call of Duty maps into like a really basic Black Ops like gameplay interface. And yeah, no, it's fun. Like, I don't know, occasionally I've done the odd video for a COD Mobile, doing like a review of it or something. And it's like, I did really good at it, but I mean, it's just like maps ripped from other COD games, so it should be fun. But from what I recall, they're redoing it, and it's going to be Call of Duty Warzone now, where Verdansk is like a Warzone map, so that should be interesting. But yeah, no, COD Mobile, I get it. It's a streamlined version of COD. It's got over 600 million players or something like that. Huge success. Yeah, I'm just playing this stuff. The funny thing is, though, I do get... Oh, I actually went negative that match. That's okay. The first 2 matches were super good. And it's a beta, so who cares anyways. But, like, an editor would be just, like, the dumbest thing in the world. Because I've gotten, like, so many pitches where it's like, I'll edit your stuff for X amount of dollars. And I'm like, I already don't really make anything on these videos. Like, you know, occasionally I get a big hit. But, like, then the other thing is I'd have to, like, it wouldn't make sense to me. Because how would I get the video content to an editor? Because no matter how I deliver it to them, the video quality is going to get, like, it's gonna drop, right, from whatever service you're sending it over to people. So I'd have to like take my footage, upload my footage for someone else to use, wait for them to edit it, then have it brought, like, then download it, and then I'd have to upload it. You'd lose so much of a bitrate quality around the experience and the time. And it's, yeah, it's just, like, to me, getting someone else to edit stuff would be, like, a complete waste of time. Unless I'm doing some sort of weird editing thing where, I don't know, some more super high-end people probably do all those really weird zoom-ins and clip edits and stuff. And it's like, yeah, sure, I guess you'd hire someone for that. But, like, for my videos, no, it would add hours of time that I don't want to waste. So it would make 0 sense for me to get a video editor. There'd be no value in it at all. Yeah, there'd be no value in doing that. Barely released stuff from Bethesda. Well, Bethesda still releases everything by themselves. Your beta progress does not carry over. You found Advanced Warfare. We'll just put it in and go play some Exo Zombies. Eventually it'll be on Game Pass really soon, so. Yeah. And it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. Like $1 to join. Where's my gun? It's not even in my hand. There's channel member gifting. The Patreon option. The Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. And the Amazon store. Affiliate link if you're buying anything on Amazon. Dun, dun, dun. I hate that clock sound so freaking much, dude. Hey, look, it's like a dog. Interesting. What a weird office place on the top of a building. Or is this a building that's still in, like, construction? But then again, why would people be working at a building office top that's still in construction? I don't get the design concept of this map. From, like, a work perspective, it doesn't really make sense. Is that one of those stupid drone things? I hope he watches on the kill cam me looking at that stupid drone thing going by and being like, oh, too bad I didn't get him or something. God, those things are stupid. What year will COD come to Game Pass? The Legacy stuff should be, like, in a couple weeks, depending on when they do the roundtable chat. This COD won't come till next year, and then I believe next year onwards we should have day one Game Pass stuff, unless there's some sort of weird deal marketing thing that PlayStation had that extends certain things, but yeah, it should be literally starting next year. But yeah, I am expecting a drop of stuff. Honestly, I did a video today that goes over the whole deal and everything to expect. You should, if you're like curious about anything on the deal, you should go watch the video. It actually really, and it's all timestamps in case you need like certain bits, but it does go over everything. Grenade! Grenade! What's that, guys? You like grenades? I didn't hear it the first time. Was there a grenade in the vicinity? It's almost like a remaster. It is. What, the best Transformers games? Okay. See, now I have a little bit of an issue with this, because there's like a back and forth. So it's either War for Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron is the best Transformers game ever made. And I kind of flip-flop between War and Fallen. They're both really, really great. Now, I will say that like the multiplayer and the co-op was actually a bit of an upgrade. So I would, in Fall of Cybertron, so I would give Fall of Cybertron a little bit of an edge over War for Cybertron, but they're both very, very good games. Absolutely remarkable. What was it? Moon Studios, they made absolutely incredible Transformers games before they were gutted and shoved into Call of Duty, you know, the Call of Duty mines. But yeah, no, they made incredible. They made those Transformers games. They made great ones. Even when they were like time pressured to put out like really crappy movie tie-ins, they still did a pretty good job. Where the hell did that guy go? Is there not a dude right there? Am I crazy? Is there not a guy right there? I am seeing things. Anyways, yeah, no, they make really good Transformers games, but Hasbro said they want those backwards compatible, so I'm holding out hope that we get those games and I can do videos showing you guys the Transformers stuff, because Transformers is awesome. I do have a new Transformers game though that I'm working on, which is fun.
Charlie secure.
Yeah. If I missed any comments, don't be afraid to re-ask, but I think I got everything. Something about Goodfellas? Narrate Goodfellas? Okay, interesting. That's interesting. I think that's somewhat of a compliment. Goodfellas. Yeah, it was a good movie.
Securing objective
It
Bravo.
definitely was. Anybody going to the theater to watch the 3.5 hour Scorsese Killer of the Flower Moon movie? I'm like tempted, but I don't really want to sit in the theater for that long.
Taking Alpha.
Because I've got so much to do. But I really want to watch it. I wish I had someone in my life that was really into movies.
Secured all objectives. Give no ground.
Yeah.
Enemy securing.
But like from a philosophical standpoint.
Damn, that shit was close.
Because I could technically go with my father to watch, he watches movies, but it's not. I'd like to have deeper introspective chats about them afterwards. Instead of, yes, this was good, or no, this was bad. It's like, yeah. We disagree on movies way too much. I'll always be like, that movie was terrible. He'd be like, I liked it. And I'd be like, God damn it. It's always just a negative thing. See, God damn it. They need to change, like, the icons above teammates a little bit. It's better this week, but, like, last week I was really just, like,
Push them back.
mixing up, like, teammates and enemies. And I saw other people doing it, too, in the world, which was annoying.
Bravo.
Did I hear that Xbox bought Activision? Isn't that, like, literally in the title of the stream? Yes, I did. I did hear about that.
Losing Charlie.
It's very intriguing. Yeah. It was a fascinating day. Well, we heard the CMA cleared the deal while we were streaming last night. So, like, you know, I heard the deal was going through, and I told you guys at about 7 AM PST. And if I'm not mistaken, the video celebrating the buy was released at 7 AM PST. I believe. I kind of did quick math on it earlier today, and I was like, I think I was right on that.
Charlie.
So I'm pretty accurate on this kind of stuff. But yeah, kind of an eerie thing buying it on Friday the 13th, eh? Which again, I would have loved to do a stream Friday the 13th. I hope at some point I get an audience where it's like hardcore and dedicated, and we can literally do
Enemy taking out.
sort of anything on any night. And it's like really good and successful. But we'll work towards that. We'll see what happens.
Losing Alpha. Securing
One subscriber cake at a time, am I right? Although I don't know what the next one would be. Like, I don't even know what to celebrate after this. Like, getting to 100k was just the goal, and now it's just like, whatever.
objective Alpha is compromised. Get it. Hostiles deployed a remote.
Like, yeah, I don't even really know what you work towards now.
Secure.
I do want to look at these posters. Sorry, I'm always fascinated by stuff in the backdrop.
Enemies taking Bravo.
War Beast. The most suspenseful film of the year, a terrifying and exciting ride. What is it?
Objective Bravo is compromised.
Medieval
Get securing
warfare.
objective Alpha.
That's the next COD, guys. When diplomacy failed, she picked up her sword, and the rest is history. Bum, bum, bum. See, now I always wonder, are these like stock photos, or do they hire a woman to come in and do these pictures, or is it just someone's like wife, like from, you know, like an Infinity, well, I guess this wouldn't be Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer. They're just like, hey honey, would you like to come in and be a warrior princess on the poster in this Call of Duty game? Yeah.
The enemy holds
Is that
two objectives.
GoCo?
Secure those positions.
Seeing Red, Joseph Bullhorn in Seeing Red. Yeah, okay. Blade Shadow. So I love crap like that in video games. Let's see what this guy was thinking when he walked up to go and kill me. Oh, he's just like tapping his gun. He's like, I'm going hard, I'm going hard. And then he just shoots me, and he's probably like, well, that makes me feel less worthwhile because, you know, I shot a guy that was looking at a virtual movie poster in a game. I also used to like, on this side of the map, they used to have, it was like a little food area you could buy from, and you can see like the outline of it there. It's like they're putting it in, but like it's not designed yet, right? Like this is gonna become that for Modern Warfare 2, but it's not there yet, which is funny. Me sarcastic? Did I see Oppenheimer? No, I didn't see Oppenheimer. I wanted to, but it was like a 3-hour movie that I didn't really want to spend 3 hours watching in the theater. I was like, I'll just watch it from home. See, the funny thing is I'm a huge movie fan. I've watched thousands of films. I've reviewed films for years and years. And the pandemic just sucked the life out of going and watching movies. I used to do screenings, if you didn't know. I used to screen movies. I'd review 1 or 2 a week, at least. And now I've done, like, I think 20 movie reviews this whole year. It's kind of depressing, actually. So, I hope that maybe gets back to normal so that I watch more movies. Because it's like, I don't know how to describe it. I used to always go and watch movies, you know, I'd pay to go watch them. And then I got used to screening movies and I'd watch so many. And now afterwards, after years of the pandemic where you're not seeing movies, now I'm just kind of like, it's a lot of time to spend in a theater. It's like I'm trained not to go to a theater now. Which is kind of funny, and it's just like, yeah, I'll wait till later unless it's something I really want to go and watch. Or something that might be super entertaining. I mean, Destiny, did I do well that match? Oh, Valander, you're not dead. That's great. People in the chat were greatly over-exaggerating your life. How to make friends and influence people? Isn't that like a Simon Pegg movie? How to make friends and alienate people or something like that? I think like Megan Fox was in that. I don't remember if that was good or not. You get tired playing this game? Is it because it's fast? I mentioned that the other stream. I'm like, it's like playing, not as bad though, it's like playing Vanguard. But Vanguard, or like Doom Eternal, where the game is so fast and just like go that you kind of just get like mentally exhausted. It's better than Vanguard for that, but I still feel like a bit of fatigue playing this. Like I'll be pretty tired by the end of the stream. Yes, I'm a sarcastic monster. All the Diablo games will be on Game Pass. All of them. Yeah. Diablo 4 will be next year, but like this year, assuming there's not some sort of weird marketing thing we don't know of, or weird agreement licensing thing, you'll see Diablo 2, 3... I think that's it, right? That's all that's on Xbox. Those ones will be on Game Pass, like 2 Resurrected and 3, and then on PC you should have everything but 4 on Game Pass this year. Because I think on whatever's on Battle.net, that should all end up being on Game Pass. But yeah, you'll have all the Diablo games. Hello Neighbor videos? We've done a couple, right? We did a video for Hello Neighbor 2. Hello Neighbor 1 on Series X, Hello Engineer, and like a hide and seek one. I don't know if we've ever streamed it or anything. Do we do a Hello Neighbor 2 stream? Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get, honestly. Like I cover lots of random stuff. You never know what's gonna pop up. What was that one for kids that they did? Secret Neighbor? Yeah, we did some videos on that one. See, now the problem is like, streaming is new for, like, it's not new. I've been doing it for a few years now. But it's not like as old where I can go back and be like, oh yeah, we were streaming this around when this came out. So there's a lot of games that would have maybe gotten streamed, but I wasn't streaming, so we didn't do those from the past. You know what? This is the wrong gun for this map. Sorry, I gotta switch to this gun. This is the gun for this map. But I keep forgetting I was going to show you guys. I got some new games downloaded to work on this weekend. Nothing too crazy, but you know, there's some okay ones. Okay, let's take the B here. And get shot through the window. But anyways, yeah, no, I'm always, like, I always want to do a variety of things, but we got some different stuff. Like, we're going to do the COD beta throughout the COD night, so it's available, because usually these videos are my best videos of the year, like this and the launch of COD for streams. They usually do the best. This year a little quieter on the COD beta stream stuff, so that's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. But then we're going to be doing, I want to do Dark Tide this week as a stream, and what was that other one? I was thinking Redfall might be funny, because it's just a terrible time. But I think we might have missed the gap on doing Redfall as a stream, I don't know. But on Halloween we're doing Friday the 13th, so if you guys want to join in or something, or watch the last Friday the 13th stream because they're shutting the game down, like delisting it and everything, we'll do that on Halloween. Because what I do for Halloween is I'll carve my yearly pumpkin. You'll see a post on the channel. I'll watch Friday the 13th, hand out some candy to the kids, and then we go around massacring some teenagers as Jason. It's a lovely time. And this is the last year to get to do that, so yeah, it'll be a good time. Flight Simulator streams. Flight Simulator will return with Flight Simulator in 2024. There's no more Flight Sim streams planned until that new release happens. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting for the new one. But we will do a number of Flight Simulator streams next year. It's gonna be awesome. Like I've learned what people are interested in for Flight Sim. And then we'll do that with the new and improved Flight Sim, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. Like, I don't know if you guys have watched my Flight Sim content, but I'm very passionate about that game, so I'm very excited to see the 2024 edition. And there'll be reviews, and there'll also be there'll be streams of it. They're shooting at me through the wall. Stop it. Alright, UAV is online. We also need to do some retro CODs. See, that's what I'm really hoping for, is this deal gets done. Like, I mean, well, the deal is done. I'm so used to saying, I hope this deal gets done, because it's been 20 months of streaming and covering this. The deal is done. I'm hoping to add them to Game Pass this month or next month, because, you know, there's like a huge revenue bump up on YouTube, because it's the holidays, right? So, like, I'm hoping we do that, and then we just get to go have fun and stream a whole bunch of old CODs, Activision games, so I think it'll be a lot of fun streaming that kind of stuff coming up here, doing videos on it. I'm very excited. It's gonna be great. I think we're gonna have a lot of nostalgic fun doing that sort of thing.
We've secured 2 objectives.
Enemy movement in the AO.
Should we like push for C? Oh, they took A. Because I'm like, usually they come and attack B, but like none of them are like really going after B, so I'm kind of like, do I want to, okay, well we got A again. No, I wanted the Juggernaut, I was one away from it. Blah blah blah. Sucks to suck. What's new in Flights in 2024? Well, they're completely redoing their scans, from what I understand. They're going to improve the AI technology for how they create buildings. They're adding actual flight careers. They're bringing all the content from Flight Sim 2020, but it's all going to be upgraded. Bunches of new vehicles and airports, and it's just like much better. Like, it's going to visually look much more realistic than new Flight Sim. We could do like comparison videos too. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, that's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited about Flight Sim. I love that game. It's so great. And like, I love doing the tours, especially, I don't know if you guys have seen my Flight Sim stuff, but like I tour where I live, like the city where I live, and if you see the walks on the community tab, like the daily nature photos, I talk about like where those photos are like kind of shot, where are some of the places I go to, and I do that while we're doing Flight Sim. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I've also done Flight Sim tours of other cities, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. But like the new career system, so what they're doing is like you can actually do like a career within Flight Sim. So you can be like a hot air balloon person, you can do like cargo delivery, you can do weather detection, so like the people that like scan tornadoes, you can do that as a job. You can do search and rescue, so it's like a whole, like if you go watch the 2024 trailer for Flight Sim from the Xbox conference, you can go and you can see like it's a bunch of jobs that you can go and do. But you can even do passenger delivery for like high-end executives and stuff. Yeah, it looks really awesome. I'm very excited about the new Flight Sim. It's gonna be great. Yeah. it's cool because you can fly the whole world, right? Like, the whole world you can explore. It's amazing. Okay, I know the deal is done, but I'm so used to it not being done. How is the beta? You know, actually, I gotta get a review done of the beta on the Xbox. I did a review of it on PS5, my thoughts on the beta. I gotta do the Series X version of it. But to me, this is just literally the game I've been playing last year. It's just Modern Warfare 2.22, Modern Warfare 2.2, but sped up and with the maps ripped from 14 years ago. So, you know, it's good. It's great. I like it. I don't mind it, but it's a little fast, and it feels a little too derivative to the point where I'm kind of like a little bored because it's literally maps. I've played with gameplay I've experienced for a year, and yeah, it doesn't feel new to me. I should have assassinated that guy, eh?
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Like, again, there's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just not anything new feeling. Like, you know, it's just too much of the same almost. Which is a problem to me. Because, like, I'm gonna have to stream this over the next year, and it's just like, yeah, the movement to me feels a little cartoony. It's so quick.
RTB at this time.
Because, like, regular people don't move this fast. So I really like that about Modern Warfare 2 too, is it felt weighted, and this doesn't quite feel that. Too many around the new COD coming out? What do you mean not release too many? Game Pass stuff? There's nothing to do. They're gonna drop it when they want to drop it, right? But that is a good point, where it might be like, oh, they'll delay it outside of the window as not to impact this one's release and take away sales, but I think they'll just do it whenever they want to. How many? All the maps are from Modern Warfare 2 2009. Every single one. There's gonna be, like, Ground War obviously is different because Ground War is huge, but, like, the regular multiplayer maps, every single one of them is just every single map from Modern Warfare 2 2009. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, and the Discord for stream alerts, chat, and great times. Also the Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything on there. But yeah, I'm working on From Space, Wildcard Football, Achilles Legends, Ghost Runner 2, Hot Wheels 2, The Grinch, Transformers Earthspark. We did a video for El Paso, which is kind of like Max Payne. I like that one. Survivor, the video game? Weird. This one looked kind of neat. Pool Blitz, Axis Football, which usually does pretty well. Building Sim will be funny, and Little Gator Game looks really cute, so I hope that one's good. But yeah, those are some of the games I'm working on right now. Yeah. Kind of some of the stuff I'm going over. Yeah, that is a good thought that they might not want to impact the release of the new one, but I don't think putting the old stuff on Game Pass would cause an issue. Otherwise, they wouldn't do that for other new releases. It's a good opinion. Yeah, it's actually a good thought process, but they'll put them as soon as the roundtable's done and all that. Because you got to keep in mind that, like, they're not necessarily after sales, Microsoft. They're after playtime, subscriptions, and you buying digital content. That's where they're making. That's where their profit is. I mean, obviously Activision wants you buying COD, right? But, like, who cares what they want anymore, right? You know, it's the new leadership. You know, I gotta say, I was shocked. Like, Bobby Kotick is gonna be gone, like, January 1st. That's the guy that runs Activision, Blizzard King. I thought he was gonna stay on a couple of years to do the transitionary stuff, but yeah, he's leaving with his golden parachute, hundreds of millions of dollars, and I guess he says he's gonna focus on philanthropy, so good for that guy, I guess. I mean, if he's gonna go do good things, you know, I guess that's fine, especially after, you know, how it's been over at Activision Blizzard for so long. But, you know, I guess you can't necessarily knock someone for going and actually doing philanthropy afterwards. Or you can, I don't care. But yeah, he's apparently gone January 1st, which I think is really surprising because I thought he was going to stay on. And then again, I'm assuming Sarah Bond is going to take over Activision Blizzard. another thought was that they'll restructure Activision to just fit in with Xbox Game Studios, but I don't know. I think they're supposed to stay relatively autonomous for a while. Who knows? Overdue for new Black Ops. Next year is Black Ops Gulf War. Is 2025 or 2024 is Black Ops Gulf War. Is gonna be that one, which apparently is gonna be Black Ops 2 maps remade, kind of like what they're doing with this one, but it's gonna be Black Ops 2 maps that are done. The old Call of Duties will all come to Game Pass. Should be relatively soon. Unless there's some kind of weird thing license-wise, but I don't think so. So they should be. As I said, there'll be like a roundtable video chat, and then the stuff will drop. So get ready, guys. It should, in theory, be like a great view day for me. Everybody checking out all of the stuff on Game Pass, but we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Because like I said, Bethesda stuff dropping on Game Pass is like my single biggest day, so I would imagine Activision stuff is larger. So it should be a better day. But we'll wait and see what happens there. God damn it, dude. Told you this first couple matches was as good as it was gonna get, and it's all downhill. Look around. You said that line in Modern Warfare 2 too. This game's just that game, but reskinned. Unbelievable. Skill-based matchmaking out of COD? No, they won't take that out. No, there's no reason for them to. You may not like it. I may not love it. But obviously it's how they make money and stuff, and they would have taken it out if they don't like it being in here already, right? So no, they wouldn't take that out of here. You gotta keep in mind that like Xbox very likely will not have massive impacts on Activision Blizzard for like years. Like it's gonna take years and years and years before there's actually like deep impacts and changes there. Because a lot of stuff will be in motion. Like, they've got COD mapped out till 2028, so... Yeah. It could be likely that some of those later plans will change, but a lot of that stuff will already be in motion. Because these games, they take so long to produce, right? With so many, like, staff members and developers and studios, like... Yeah, this stuff's always in motion. Constantly in motion. Am I enjoying that Call of Duty first party Xbox game? You know it. If the deal is finalized, the deal is done, dude. It was over this morning. It's not final. Like it's over. The deal is concluded. We're no longer waiting for the deal to finalize or anything. It's finished. Like they bought them. COD has joined Xbox. Yeah, they did. They bought them. This is a first party game. I also thought it was cool. I didn't think Sekiro was going to be on the Game Pass because it was just published by Activision, but the fact that they included Sekiro as part of the teaser trailer today is kind of like... To me, that shows that game's going to be on Game Pass too. I was also surprised Prototype was in there. Yeah, they showed Prototype in that trailer. Just a little clip of a guy in a hood, but I was like, that's Prototype. I was like, oh, I thought they'd forget about that one. And as I said earlier in the stream, I gotta say, I was really genuinely surprised that like Gears of War was like a half-second clip in that trailer. Because if you watch the Bethesda one, like a big chunk of that is Gears being present. And I get they're trying to promote like Starfield and stuff because it's new, but like I thought that was just hilarious because I'm like, the only three things Xbox had for years was Gears, Forza, and Halo. And now Gears in their like big, huge exclusive buying clip is like a half a second kind of thing. I'm like, whoa. That's crazy, dude. Remaster Black Ops 2? I mean, wasn't Cold War basically just a lot of remastered Black Ops 2 maps? I don't know. I personally don't love this trend of them just making a new COD but shoving old maps into it. I would much prefer like an actual remaster, and the new CODs actually having new ideas with little bits of old stuff, but like Yeah, I'm worried that people are gonna lock us into the sensation of just every COD is gonna just keep having the same maps over and over again. That's a nightmare to me, that people's like takeaway from this game is like they need to do this but with Black Ops 2 maps, and it's like, oh no. Oh no. And you'd be like, well, those maps were the greatest, and it's like, yeah, they're great maps for their time and stuff, but we need to create games that have new good maps, right? New great maps. Every map that they release is just a derivative old map is one spot for something that could have been a new great map. You should always desire new content. Remasters are cool, remakes are cool, but it's like, I hope this franchise doesn't just literally become, because you know we joke about it being copy and pasting, but like that would be like the ultimate death of like creativity in the series. Would just be every year just copying and pasting over and over again. CD Projekt Red, I actually think they might go after them.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Run out of wars for Call of Duty to cover? So just make new wars. What do you mean? Run out of wars? That's the beauty of mankind, is we're always in conflict. There'll always be more wars or situations, or if we don't have those, we'll make new ones. Because I love that. Like, horror movies essentially are the idea that like humans are so scary as a species, we have to like create make-believe monsters in order for us to be scared of something. Like, we have to come up with these beings that are so terrifying and beyond our understanding. That's the only way we can actually have something to be scared of. Like, it's not, you know, a shark isn't scary anymore. That's why we gotta have the Megalodon, because it's a huge, scary, ancient shark. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Michael Myers, he's a scary dude, but you know what makes him scarier? He's supernatural. It's like, yeah, it's kind of funny. At least I find that concept funny. What a terrible match that was. I should just quit that one. You thought I would do Friday the 13th today? Over a COD? Are you crazy? The last Friday the 13th stream, like I said, will be on Halloween, guys. So be there or be square. You're gonna try for all. Apparently there's 1650, 1649 planets in Starfield. Someone actually surveyed them all, but good luck, RC. I wish you had the absolute best on exploring all the planets. Let me know how your progress goes. The deal is done, Frost Dude. They bought them today. It's finished. Xbox bought Activision. It's over. There's no other waiting period. It's finished. They bought them. I don't know how better to just... Let me see if I have the image. Like... Yeah, okay, here we go. See, they bought them. This was released today. I don't know how to describe this better for you, but Microsoft owns all of this now. Officially. There's no delays, there's no consumer things, they own this. There's no deadlines. It's over. They bought them. They finished it. Oh, they own all these things, all of them. Okay, now I do want to drive home a point that I think is hilarious. Okay, so notice how every one of these titles... Oh, you know, Hellblade has that too. But, you know, it's like Sea of Thieves, Overwatch, blah, blah, blah. But it's like Tony Hawk's is 1+2, and then Hellblade is Hellblade 2. But every other franchise is just like Minecraft, Crash Bandicoot. It's not like, you know, The Elder Scrolls 5. It's not like Halo Infinite. Anyways, I hope that drives home the point. So anyways, when will we get these things? Hopefully in the next couple weeks. Who would I buy? If I was head of Xbox, I would go after Remedy. Because, you know, we could go off the... Like, if you guys didn't see my video of Xbox buying the industry, we have, like, the leaked documents of all the companies they were looking at buying. And Remedy was one they were targeting, and I absolutely think they should buy Remedy. If they can, it would be a colossal mistake to let Remedy go. They've already let Remedy go once. I think Xbox would be completely stupid till the end of time if they let another company buy Remedy. Absolutely stupid. Remedy is like the last true independent AAA incredible narrative-driven company, and I think, you know, the fact that someone hasn't been able to buy them yet is crazy to me. I know there was some issues with development and stuff in the past, but like Remedy's kicking on all cylinders right now, and it's like, yeah, it would be absolutely just the stupidest mistake to let Remedy go. You know, like let Smells buy them. I'd also love to see if they could buy from Embracer, like Tomb Raider and like Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Montreal. Like if they could buy the Western Square Enix properties that Embracer bought, I think that would be like pretty great. I hope that someday Xbox ends up owning Tomb Raider. I feel like that one really does fit in with the stable of characters, and I'd love Lara Croft to be a first-party character. I'd absolutely just love that. That would be awesome. Let's cap it, guys. We're a team. I've never seen so many players play the objective in this beta. That was a squad effort. Where's that guy who's beside me? All 1,000. Again, there's like, apparently there's 15, like, just under 1,600 planets in Starfield. Will new CODs be on Xbox One? If I have to go off of previous generations, you'll probably get Cold War, or not Cold War, sorry, the next Black Ops will likely be the last cross-gen CODs. And then if they want to support, well, Xbox does have the cloud streaming stuff. Well, then Ubisoft now has the rights to that. That's messy, actually. I hate that the European, or not the European, I hate that the CMA, the UK government, like I actually really dislike the UK because of what they did during this deal with the splitting of the cloud rights. Because, you know, logical sense would dictate, oh, we'll just make it like a cloud version for Xbox One like you do for first-party stuff, but they can't do that now because, well, they could pay for it, but probably not going to want to pay for that. But yeah, I would assume that Black Ops in 2024 will be the last cross-gen title, and then you may still get COD releases on Xbox One, PS4, but they would be like multiplayer only, sort of like what they did with the 360 during the Xbox One era. You know, like Black Ops 4 was multiplayer only, so I could see that. I mean, literally, it was Black Ops 3 was multiplayer only, right? So I think I'm trying to remember this. So you would get like a stripped Call of Duty experience where they wouldn't give you the whole package. But like honestly, if you're still holding on to your like, you know, PS4, Xbox One in like 2025, you're just holding back gaming and stuff. Well, what was it? Somebody today was like, I think it was on my review of Hogwarts Legacy on Xbox One. They're like, how do I make it look better? And I'm like, you buy a new console or a better, like a new PC or something. It's like you can't, you know, it's a 2013, like, you know, the Xbox One and the PS4 had like old specs in it when they released. You know, you've got something that's like 11 years old and you're expecting like a new game to like look good on it. It's like, are you crazy? Like the fact that Hogwarts Legacy even like runs on the Xbox One is like magic. The fact that it even looks as good as it does on Xbox One and like runs as good as it does is magic. But like, you know, people, I don't know, it's like I couldn't imagine like using tech like in my day-to-day for that long. Like that's crazy to me. Like that just holds back technology. That's why we got stuck with such low quality, you know, video playback like DVDs for so long. It's because people don't like, you know, jump on new tech. It takes forever to get adoption going. Not like new technology, but like seriously, I was just sitting there. I was like, just, you know, like I don't want to be rude or anything, but like, you know, you can't expect your old ass console to be able to play these games well. You just can't. God of War on Xbox? I mean, it would be nice, but it's not gonna happen. Xbox owns Crash and Spyro. I saw that too in the infographic. They don't have Spyro, but if you watch the Xbox purchase video, Spyro's there. So yes, Xbox owns Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. Really hoping for a new Spyro game, guys. Spyro fans, stay strong. It'll happen someday. You know, Crash Bandicoot gets Crash 4, and then he gets Crash Team Rumble, and then apparently there's a Crash 5 being worked on, and it's like, you know, throw us a bone here for Spyro fans. Just a little bit of something, right? Just a little bit. Anyways, it's been a while. Be sure to like that there stream. Subscribing's great. Come on, teammates. There's two of you back there. Donation's cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting. God damn it. The Patreon option and the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. Oh, there's also the Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything on Amazon Land. Easy ways to support the content. And like I said, if you need details about the acquisition done today, I do have what I think is a pretty informative video up on the channel about it. Honestly, like, I think it's pretty good. Yeah. Switch hardware can't cope? No, but you can stream to the Switch, and I'm sure the next Nintendo console is going to be able to handle it fine. They'll make it work. Yeah, I can't wait to... Like, I'm really hoping that going forward, that I could get, like, a review code for COD on, like, a primary console, and then also get one on the Switch version, because I'd love to see how Call of Duty runs on the Nintendo... Well, I mean, not the Switch, but the next Nintendo console. Because, yeah, I'd love... Just love to see how that runs on, you know, a handheld Nintendo thing, like this type of game. It just would be fascinating. Yeah. Vice City Stories? What do you mean? You want Vice City Stories? You want jetpacks and COD? Get out of here. You don't know what Remedy is? You've never heard of Remedy Entertainment, dude? Really? Wow, okay. I got some great videos on the channel to show stuff off. Remedy, they made Max Payne 1 and 2, Control, which was like literally like Game of the Year in like 2019. They made Quantum Break, which I love. They made Alan Wake, which is one of my favorite games of like all time. They got a little game called Alan Wake 2 coming out in a couple weeks, a few weeks. Trying to think of what else they've done. I think I got all the big ones, right? They make absolutely incredible narrative-driven games that like have elements of like a mixture of gaming and TV stuff. They're incredible developers. Always have been. Yeah. It's gonna be on the Nintendo. We'll be on the next Nintendo console. We'll be a little bit beefed up. Oh, it's cool, Frost Guy. I'm just like, you asked a few times, and I was like, no, it's finished, man. Like it's you don't gotta think about it anymore. The deal's done. And you should definitely, if you haven't watched the Xbox, you should watch the Xbox trailer, where they do, oh, those are teammates, god damn it. That's what I'm talking about, the dot needs to be more distinct for your teammates. But, yeah, so they did a trailer, like a Welcome to the Family trailer, Xbox today, about all the Activision stuff getting added, and like, you know, they play a song from Oklahoma, which is, you know, in a classic 1940s American musical, and it's really lovely. It's very touching and emotional. It, you know, caps off 20 months of my life. It's great. It's been a great journey. Yeah, it was like "Don't Stop Believing" was the theme, but no, it was really good. It was a really good trailer. So yeah, and don't be afraid to ever ask questions about things on the channel. I'll give you information. Like, I'm not trying to make you feel bad about it, but I'm just trying to be like, no, dude, seriously, they got him, and you know, I don't know if that was quite getting across, but they finalized the deal today. On Friday the 13th. Ooh. Oh! Spooky. Hey, look, we're winning. That's good. I like to win. Okay, now imagine going back to 2000, like, 5, 6, 7, and being like, yo, down the road, Xbox is gonna own Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, and Call of Duty, and Overwatch, and Diablo, and then PlayStation is gonna own Bungie. I'd be like, what the? What happened? Be like, consolidation. Like, what the freaking hell, dude? Because, you know, there's not a moment in my life when I was younger, like through the 2000s, or even like the 2010s, where I thought, like, that Activision would ever get bought by anybody. I didn't even think Bethesda would ever get bought by it. Like, the thought didn't even cross my mind. Like, I remember being, like, blown away that, like, Bungie had, like, an Activision deal. No, could you imagine if like Bungie had like stayed it out with Activision and maybe even gotten acquired by Activision, and then Xbox could have got Activision Blizzard Bungie King? That would have been freaking ridiculous. What a crazy time. So that answers that stuff. If I missed any comments, don't be afraid to re-ask, but I'm going to jump around ahead with what people talk about. Ben Studios? Yeah, no, PlayStation owns Ben Studios, and they own Siphon Filter, so that's not going to happen. Personally, I would say just wait for the next Nintendo console. I don't know why you would buy one right now, because there's another one. It's like literally next year, like it's coming. Yeah, like I just personally, I would just tell you to wait. Save you, you know, some money and stuff, honestly. How many gigabytes is the beta? I have no idea. I'll be honest with you, I put in my code to like play the beta, and then I went to download the beta, and like it was already part of this, so I have no idea how big the beta is. Not a clue. I didn't even download it. I downloaded like a 10 megabyte file to have access to the beta, and it just played. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So like after this is done, I don't know how to uninstall the beta. Not seriously, I have no idea. I don't even know how it got on here. Honestly, I have freaking no idea. And it's like split between like 3 different hard drives. Yeah, multiplayer, campaign, co-op. So yeah, the only thing I downloaded was this 10 megabit file, and I had access to it. I was like, okay, cool. So not sure. Well, this is 186 gigabytes? Jesus fucking... Whoa, dude. Why is this 187 gigabytes? What? Am I like, is this double installed? Okay, so I have... So, do I have this installed twice? Okay, so I've got Call of Duty, multiplayer, Warzone 2, and then on my... internal... Yeah, so internal, I don't have the base game, but I have these 3 installed. Maybe that's why I'm having a storage crisis on my hard drive? Okay, that's a little weird. That, to me, says they've double installed stuff on my hard drive, right? Crap game. Oh, I haven't heard that channel in a long time. That guy's a nobody. Same with, like, wasn't there some kind of, like, lumberjack dude that everyone was like, this guy knows what he's talking about? And I'm like, this guy knows less than my grandmother did. May she rest. Anyways, yeah, it's just like, I don't know why people believe certain people online about stuff. Like, honestly. Do I have installed this? Do I have this installed 3 times over? This is so weird to me. How did I end up with 3? What the fuck? I have no idea how much space the beta takes up. Apparently, Call of Duty is installed on 3 different hard drives? Uh-huh. Okay, so that is utterly fascinating. If anybody can figure out why Call of Duty is installed on 3 of my hard drives, I'd love to know. Yeah, the 360 store is being taken down. Sucks, but I get it. I do understand why. My favorite thing is Phil Spencer being like, if only there was a way to save these games, and it's like, You just don't shut down the 360 marketplace? I'm assuming there's some sort of like contractual and licensing thing where everything gets closed down at a certain date, but like I don't know. This sounded really weird to me where he's like, I wish we could save these games in this marketplace, and it's like, don't you own it? Couldn't you just like not shut it down? That's like being the person that like controls water, and it's like you're cutting off water from someone and you're like, I wish we could provide water to this person, and being like, what? Like what? You know, you're the person that distributes the content. Like, why are you acting like this is some sort of insurmountable hurdle in your life or something? It's very strange. It's like me being on the stream and providing you with the stream and then just like shutting off the stream and being like, I wish I could stream for you guys. You're like, what? Literally, it's very illogical. Because I think there's still something like, what, 150 games that aren't playable on like Series XS? Why don't they work harder to make, like, if they're available digitally to buy on the 360, what, you know, aside from technical issues, what's the hurdle on making those for Series XS? Like, it seems like you should be able to kind of make that work, right? I don't know, it's just strange. Yeah. Remember when 360 discs, because they had to fit on a 10 gigabyte disc? The Xbox storage is incredibly annoying to use. And somebody that says it isn't annoying to use has not had to spend lots of time moving things around and reviewing stuff on their hard drive, because yeah, the Xbox storage situation is terrible. It's awful. It is god awful. It is like one of the dumbest setups I've ever seen. You know how many times I've had games like double install or install on multiple hard drives randomly, or like not installed where I tell it to, or it's a nightmare. It's like, I love the memory card system. I think it's smart. I think it's better than what PlayStation has, like from a usage standpoint. But like, man, PlayStation, they did a way better job selecting how like storage was done this generation. Like, I know it's a pain in the ass to like unscrew it and put in like a NVMe drive, but like, yeah, PlayStation absolutely did it. Picked the correct way to do storage this generation over Xbox. You know, I'll praise a lot of the stuff that Xbox is doing, but like, yeah, the way it's done storage is just stupid. It's dumb. Like, it's absolutely just screwed Xbox gamers this whole gen. Because it's funny, because I'm sitting there being like, the memory card idea, it's smart. Like, for a consumer, it's genius, you know? You have a kid, you buy him a memory card, plug into the back of the Xbox. Simple, takes 2 seconds, anybody can do that. PS5, it's a little harder, you know, you gotta open it up, you gotta unscrew things. You know, for like younger kids, that's, you know, a parent gonna have to do that sucks. But like, you know, the amount of storage you can get and the cheaper amount of storage you can get, absolutely just kicks the ever-living hell out of the Xbox storage solution for this gen. Like Xbox kind of just screwed everyone with higher-priced storage and limited storage, and yeah, it sucks. It genuinely does. I don't know what they were thinking. You know, actually, I'd say it's probably the one non-consumer friendly thing they've done this gen is how they've handled their storage solution. PC can be overwhelming. It can. That's the nice thing about consoles. You put it down, you plug it in, you play it, right? Well, I hope you have a good night, Frost Dragon. You have a good one, man. You have 2 memory cards and I'll use 1. Well, it's like, I don't know the point of the 2 memory cards, because like you have to keep your Xbox plugged in and your memory card plugged in to keep games updated, right? Because you're gonna like switch the memory cards and you're gonna have to update your games, so it doesn't really make sense to have multiple memory cards. And it's like, it's not like you can buy, like ideally we could buy like a memory card extender to plug in multiple ones, but you can only have so many of the NVMe drives plugged into your Xbox, and it's a nightmare. It's stupid. You know, like someone that does streams and does videos and stuff, like this gen sucks. like it sucks reviewing stuff on the Xbox because I can't store the stuff I need. Like, you know, last gen, like, I have like, I still have like 20 terabytes of storage on my Xbox, but I can only use like 2 of it for all the new stuff. Like less than 2 of it, right? Because you only get like 800 gigs. It's terrible. Honestly, it's really bad. Whereas on the PS5, it's just like, you know, just buy a larger stick, right? And just put it in there. It takes like 2 seconds and I'm good to go. It's so easy to scale on that platform, but on Xbox, you're just screwed. And you know, it's like, oh, just buy the 2 terabyte. I'm like, it's like was it $500 or $600 for the 2 terabyte hard drive or like memory card for Xbox? That sucks, dude. That sucks. That's the price of the frickin' console for storage. And you can buy like way cheaper sticks for the PS5 that give you a lot more storage for that price. It's yeah, it's a big difference, honestly. Like when the consoles first launched, yeah, it was a good price, a good deal, but over time, yeah, that's not ageable. Ugh. You don't need 1,000 games installed. Well, I need just like a handful. Honestly, let's break it down though. 1 terabyte, you only get like what, 800, maybe 900 gigs if you're lucky. Call of Duty takes 100 gigs. Forza's 130 gigs. Starfield's 100 gigabytes, so you've got 3 games taking up a third of your drive, so you can fit, if you're lucky, 9 games on your 1 terabyte stick. You know, that's not 1,000 games, right? Like, and it's like, sure, maybe if I had internet, if I had gigabyte internet, I wouldn't care. But I've got slow internet, it takes me hours to download stuff, and I'm just like, it's actually hard to do my job because I don't have enough storage. And you'd be like, oh, just like, you know, move stuff back and forth. It's like, that takes ages, and it's just like I'm in a stuck, terrible position because of the storage limitations. It sucks. It does. Yeah. The finishing up thing? Oh my god, that one's annoying. My favorite, the favorite message I get whenever I use Microsoft products that have like an issue is something happened. I'm like, well, that's great, but could you give me like, because then you go to like the Microsoft people and they're like, well, what happened? I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. Your computer said something happened. Because like, I can troubleshoot. I'm smart enough where if I see an error, I can troubleshoot it. But I can't troubleshoot something happened. I'm like, well, give me an error code. Same when I get that on the Xbox, it's like, something happened. What happened? It's like, I understand something happened, but like, you know, spit out a number or a code for me or something. Something, and it has like a sad face, and it's like, well, that doesn't tell me anything. What happened? Something happened. Something always happens. It's like, but what? Yeah. Anyways, digital games on 360. Can you transfer them? You should be, despite the store closing down. From what I understand, you're still going to be able to re-download games that have shut down. You're still going to be able to re-download those down the road. Like, they're not shutting down the re-download options. So you're still going to be able to do that sort of thing, even if it closes down. Yeah. Well, the price is thankfully coming down, but it's not coming down by much, and they're not giving us larger storage solutions or options. Because like I said, $500 for like a storage stick of that size in this era, it's like, yeah, $500 for that is not, like that's a little price, right? It just is. Okay, I need one more. I think I need one more kill for the Juggernaut. Or one more score streak type thing. Where did you go? Where are you? Are we doing Ring Around the Rosie? No Juggernaut. No Juggernaut for me. Keep in mind that you are in the US. I'm in Canada. So prices are up way higher, right? Yeah, there's no problem on PC replacing stuff. Yeah, not at all. I have a good PC. You guys do know that, right? Oh wow, thanks for the donation there, Mitchie. Been a while. What have you been up to, huh? Yeah, Mortal Kombat. We'll have you know, we'll have some extensive Avatar coverage, I would imagine. Obviously, I work pretty closely with Ubisoft still, so we'll have Avatar stuff coming up down the road, guys. So stay tuned for Avatar. But yeah, always appreciated. Like I said, it's been a long time there, Mitch. Hope you're doing well, living your best life. Yeah. Kanan Lynch. Yeah, you get the second Kanan Lynch, but not the first Kanan Lynch on backwards compatibility, which is kind of hilarious. The vague something went wrong. See, we all get a good laugh out of that. Something happened. But what? Give me the answers, machine. What happened? Because like I said, an error code I can troubleshoot, but just vague information. It's like, what do you mean, Xbox? You don't even know what happened? Someone should know what happened. Canada is expensive. It is. It is very expensive. But you know it's not expensive, guys? Liking the stream. Subscribing's great. Donation's cool. Like Mitchie did there. Always appreciated. What else was I gonna say? You know, donation cool. I consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. It's like $1 to join. Channel member gifting. The Patreon option. The Discord for stream alerts, chat at great times, and the Amazon store if like if you're buying anything on there. Is it good to get digital games for these gen consoles? Like honestly, I think you'd be a bit foolish not buying a digital copy of these games. I mean, I don't know if you missed it, we did do a video on the leaks, but the new Xbox consoles leaked. They're digital only. PlayStation is moving digital only, but they're gonna allow you to buy like a disc you can put in. I would be genuinely shocked at this point if the 2028 consoles or even the mid-gen refreshes have a hard drive. So if you're buying discs, like, don't expect to be able to play those games in the long term unless they come up with some sort of separate standalone disc drive you can play. You know, like, just future-proof yourself. You know, digital sales are getting up to like 90%. Best Buy is phasing out physical media. I believe games is excluded from that, but then also there's rumors that Walmart is dropping physical games coming up here in the next year. So, I mean, you know, if you like physical stuff, cool, but I'm just telling you, I'm just warning you, like, you're not going to be able to use it forever. So, yeah, just be prepared for that digital future. Oh, they moved positions. Okay. What's that guy doing? I don't want to go down that place. That path is just a path laden with death. God damn it. Takes you 24 hours to download Call of Duty. That sucks, Skyrim. But hey, you're finally awake. You travel to Canada, you can believe the price of chicken? Dude, chicken is cheap here. Yeah, chicken is one of the cheap meats here, believe it or not. I told you, like, you know what I'm telling you, the price of Canada for things is really, really bad. It's like, I'm not joking, you know? It's expensive to live here. It's like, I think some people, you know, they kind of like laugh at the concept of it, but like our buying power has gotten, it was never great, but it has really started to like degrade. Yeah. It's not fantastic. The thing that really is sad though is like, I mostly wonder about, you know, eventually having kids and stuff, like their quality of life here isn't going to be anything like it was when I grew up, and that to me is really, really depressing. But, you know, that's just how things are, right? Can't do anything about it. You deal with what you're given, right? You fell asleep? Did you try to take some energy drink? The one-hand gun run I mean, it's interesting. Digital will always be forever. Well, okay. Like, I don't necessarily expect digital stuff to last forever. Like, some games, you know, they get removed, some games get delisted. It seems that at least going forward, Xbox is at least interested in preserving your library. It seems like PlayStation is kind of getting behind that concept a little bit. But, you know, they've got a new CEO coming in, so who knows how things are going to change. But, you know, they're at least supporting the PS4. Xbox is trying to support as many gens as they can. PC is forever for digital stuff, for as long as, you know, the infrastructure exists. But that's the thing. You know, even if you buy physical media, it's not forever. Like, if you buy a disc right now, it's a key, like a license key, to play a digital copy, if you're not aware of that. So it's like, I think with a lot of experiences, you have to accept that some things don't last forever. Like, in life, nothing is, like, you know, forever. Like, you're not sitting there playing your VHS tape of, like, Bambi from, you know, whatever that was. You know, you've got new versions, you've upgraded. At least with digital, it seems like we get a little bit better longevity. It's not perfect, but the longevity is a lot better with digital stuff. But yeah, just this, like, I don't really understand the idea that, like, a physical copy is a forever thing, because the way you use a physical copy eventually gets changed. You know, it's not like we're on vinyl, right? Like, a vinyl is always going to be playable. Unless it gets, like, damaged or scratched. Even physical, like, CDs and stuff break over time. But, like, for gaming, too, like, the mediums change, stuff happens over time. You know, your physical stuff is locked to a particular era, especially with everything being so digitally influenced now, right? But, like, you know, you gotta give it to vinyl, though. Like, that format was the format for movie, or not movie, for, like, music, formulas, and it's just, like, rambling in the worst of ways. Vinyl is eternal, hilariously, and I don't think there's other mediums that could really do that. You know what I mean? And I think vinyl got really lucky because it died and then it came back, but that's because, you know, music is sort of set in how it can be used. I personally believe that digital is our final entertainment format, because, you know, there's always been format wars, right? But, like, I don't see how you evolve past digital. Like, obviously there's streaming, but streaming is a form of distribution of digital content, but I don't really foresee how we go past that. But then again, it would also be stupid for me to be here and be like, this is the final format, because, you know, you would sound like an idiot if you're like, you have DVD and you're like, this is the final format. Or if you had, like, Betamax and you're like, this is the final format. Or if you had CDs for music and you're like, this is as good as it gets. And it's, you know, you never know. There could be some kind of other weird way they distribute content. But, you know, it seems to be the final concept. Digital games, yeah, well, I mean, I think I kind of explained it to you, didn't I? Where digital, yes, they theoretically should carry forward as long as a developer of a new console wants to support them. You know, who's to say Xbox for, like, the 2028 console, there's no reason for them to stop, but they could be like, we're not backwards compatible, sucks to suck. They could do that. Same with, like, PlayStation, they could be like, you know what, PS6, not gonna support PS5, sucks to suck. They could do that. Are they going to? Probably not now, but they could. But, like, theoretically, yes, your stuff should carry from console to console to console, just like Steam, you know, your games carry from PC to PC to PC, right? But, as I also said, nothing is guaranteed forever, no matter what you buy in life. You know, nothing is eternal. Except for vinyl, apparently. Vinyl is legitimately eternal. As long as it just doesn't get scratched or worn down, yeah. That's hilarious. Hello there. You skipped Blu-rays? A lot of people did. $36 for 5 chicken breasts is cheap. You don't know what to tell me. It's a bad economy. 10K per person to immigrate. That's another problem we're having here, is like they are really, really trying to immigrate people to Canada, and it is, we don't have the infrastructure for it. I don't know, I think our government's in for a real reckoning next election. I really do. I've never heard such resentment from even like, because like there's, I don't know how to describe it. There's people that are just like, oh, I hate the government, you know, or they hate this party, and they're always like that. But then there's people that are usually pretty gray area where they're sort of like, well, I'll vote, blah blah blah, or they won't vote. But like, there is like scary high levels of resentment towards our government that I have never seen in my entire life. Like, literally just common conversations or people complaining. But that's because the cost of living. Like, hilariously, I'll drive by every neighborhood in the city and there's a sign up where they're like, we're doing living crisis meetings, and I'm like, what the hell is that gonna do? Because where I live in Calgary, 1 in 5 people can't afford their house anymore, and that's fucking terrifying. That's 20% of your population can't afford where they live. People that do own the houses, not to mention people that don't have houses or people that are already having issues in housing. It's a nightmare actually here. But yeah, that is a problem too. Is like we're struggling to get our citizens to have a good quality of life, and then they're trying to do the biggest immigration they've ever done to Canada, bringing people in, and it's like, where are they gonna live? Can our healthcare system support this? Do we have enough food here to support all these people? Do we, you know, they're basically shoving more people into an area that's already overloaded, and it's stupid. It's stupid, stupid, stupid. Yeah. So anyways, I hope that explains all the digital stuff. You played the beta? The time to kill? I think the time to kill is fine. How's life? It's fine, yeah. It's better. Yeah, last week was pretty dreary, but this week's not too bad. Shall we see how many games I own now? I own, or I have access to just under 3,600 titles. Bang. Where are we at?
You're the target area.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I just also the housing stuff. I go on housing stuff all the time here, but like houses are incredibly overvalued right now. Can't wait till that bubble bursts so goddamn hard on people. Which isn't great for other people, but you know, you gotta be a bit selfish, and I think I deserve to be able to afford a place, so. Yeah, if anything, I blame all the people that overvalued their properties and stuff and have made the price jump up so much over the years. And it's gonna kind of be like a sucks to suck sort of thing coming up here, honestly. Or the people that think like a 1 or 0% interest rate is gonna be there forever. It's like, you've over leveraged. Yeah, there's nothing like, what is it, the Canadian finance like forums and stuff where people are like, what do you mean it wasn't always gonna be a 0% interest rate on my house? What do you mean I should have like locked and fixed in for 5 years? And it's like, you guys, you did this to yourselves basically. It's like, what do you want from me? Yeah, anyways. It's gonna be fascinating to see if our economy holds, because I thought there'd be bigger issues after COVID, which it never seemed to happen, but like, I mean, I think eventually it'll burst. Eventually. Buying is overrated? I don't think it is. I really want to own my own property. I'm working very hard towards it. I'm getting there. I just need the right opportunity. No, I think the idea of owning a place is, to me, the ideal thing. Others may not feel that way, but yeah, there's other types of living that are available for you. I also am, like, strangely in one of the highest cost rental areas right now. So, like, what happened where I live is we've always been a very affordable place that, like, other places in, like, other provinces, which are, like, the equivalent of states, have kind of looked down upon a little bit, even though we pay for equalization payments for all the other places. But anyways, it's gotten so expensive to live in other parts of Canada that they're all rushing to live where I am, which has driven up the price of living, the price of renting, and like now the rentals are like some of the highest country-wise. It's really messed up, dude. It's really messed up. But yeah, we talk about this stuff all the time. God damn it. they ever gonna fix the grenade issue? That's a selfish way to think. I'm sorry.
Enemy next hardpoint. Stand by.
Yeah. I always get that from people too. Well, it's like, well, that's terrible to wish upon others, and I'm like, well, I mean, you know, it's you gotta be a little selfish and make sure you don't get ahead.
Area updated. Move to the
Like, I'm sorry other people were dumb and they didn't plan ahead or didn't think about things, or just expected everything to be smooth and easy going for their whole lives. I mean, why is it fair that they got to buy houses at like 200,000 or 300,000 and now they're selling them, or their houses are worth like 5 or 6? That's pretty fucked up. That's, yeah, but I'm the problem. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I don't think your house should jump in valuation over, you know, 5 to 10 years by like doubling. That's just not fair. Yeah, the rental economy system. Owning is good because you get equity. Yep, it is.
hardpoint relocated. Stand by. We've secured the lead.
Oh, I know renting is high, like in a lot of places, but like literally we've become like one of, if not the highest here or something like that, in a very short time, and it's really weird
Located. Secure the target area.
for rental costs. Well, I mean, it's not too weird. Well, the people coming here to live, right? That creates problems.
The enemy's taken the lead. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Changing mags. Oh, it's grenade.
And if that market's not bad enough, we're rushing to build like new houses, but now we're building houses with super tiny lots, super congested, super high density, and it's like, you know, we live in a prairie with endless space around us, and now we're creating all this crazy amount of like density. It's a little unsettling. Because even if you do get to buy a place, now you're buying a place that's like, you know, a tiny little lot and you can't do anything with it. And they squish you in like sardines, and they increase the prices, and they build it with cheap materials. It's kind of just a depressing state of things, honestly. It's like a race to the bottom. Big race to the bottom. How's the house hunting coming along? I'm gonna have to wait till next year, honestly. I gotta wait till like a bubble burst or a little bit of a drop. I got a good amount saved though, Mark. I do actually have a good amount saved. But like, I gotta have enough that I can like buy and not have a crazy mortgage, and then also have money to like be able to afford to live. Is a thing too. Yeah. I'm waiting though for my card thing, because then they can get you up to like 5% down. 5% or 20k down. And then you can also apply to get up to 20k for remodeling. So if I buy like a used house and I get the 5k down, that helps out a bit. And then also I can get money to reinvest in the property too after, hopefully. And yeah, that'll be great. So I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. But I don't think the card will come till like next year, early next year, I believe. Yeah, gotta get the status card, you know how it is. Would I build my own house? No, I don't have those skills. I can't build a house. That is like one of the dumbest things you could ever do. I'll give you a good little hint. One of my uncles, he built a house. And then they ended up, you know, the wife and him split, and now he sold that house. Never got to finish it or anything. It was actually coming along decently nicely, but like, you don't build your own house anymore unless you're doing some sort of hobbyist on a ranch kind of living sort of thing. But yeah, no. Yeah, I completely lack the skills to build my own house. Do you mean like buying a house and customizing it? Like building from scratch though? That's, yeah, I do not have that capability at all. No. Where would I also find the time to do that?
Reloading. Please record over. Reloading.
Anyway, it's kind of funny.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Yeah, people had it really good for decades and decades and decades, and they assumed things were going to be easy. My own treehouse? I'm not good with heights, so I don't think a treehouse would be cool, but I'd like the idea of a treehouse would be a lot of fun. I also like the idea of people liking the stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool, consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons, there's channel member gifting. Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chat at great times, and the Amazon store affiliate link as well.
Enemies in
And it was very nice of Mitchie to return randomly out of the shadows and donate. That's always appreciated. Robocop? I am going to check out Robocop. I'm very excited for it. Yeah.
Hardpoint relocating.
I don't know what those houses are, but I hope the value works out for you so you can get it. What's Kraken? Not the Kraken anymore. Just on the water now. The houses are not worth what they're selling for. That's what I'm saying!
Secure the target area.
that's kind of my thing, is like the houses have become overvalued and people think that they're just gonna forever go up and up and up, and it's like that's crazy and also not fair.
Taking effective fire. Visual on the enemy.
Anyways, there'll probably be a reckoning on this market unlike anything we've ever seen, and that's when it'll be my moment. Yeah. The only way to get ahead is to hope things get worse for others. That's pretty dystopian, isn't it? My favorite dystopian bit is like, if you buy a house, how many people are you gonna have living with you renting out? And it's like, well, I want to buy my house and not have to be expected to rent it to people. That's also very dystopian and terrifying, right? Is it not? It's so scary. It's like, well, that's just how it is, and it's like, yeah, but maybe it shouldn't be how it is. I don't know. At like a bare minimum, all I expect is like the level of quality my parents had access to. I think that's very fair. God damn, dude, I'm just like spawning and dying here. How did I end up so bad on my, like, why are these guys so much ahead of me? Is it because I haven't touched much of the objective, I guess? Too busy talking about houses and not killing people. I don't think I even ended up getting that guy across the map, did I? I just got bombed from that thing. I hope we get some more dynamic, like, score streaks, too, with the full release. The palette here feels pretty limited. But I think they're just testing weapons out, because I imagine a lot of the stuff from Modern Warfare 2.2 is just going to get shoved into this one. I mean, why else would all those characters and guns and stuff carry over, right? So I think the beta's more like they're just testing all these specific new additions out. And to make it feel new for when you're going to buy, right? Anyways, oh yeah, Mark, how was your Alaskan Canada trip? Pictures look nice. Oh yeah, no, that RoboCop game looks really nice. You had Bob the Builder build your house? Good for you. Did he build it? Yes, he did. That was a rough match for me, Jesus. Yeah, that wasn't great. Okay. Again, not necessarily wishing homelessness on people. I'm just saying maybe they should have planned better, and I shouldn't be expected to always, you know. Others don't wish the best for me. Well, some of you guys actually do, which is always touching, but you know, in your general day-to-day, you know, people are looking out for themselves, and occasionally you got to be a bit selfish. You got to look at yourself and what you want, and the only way I get ahead is if the system that allowed them to get way too far ahead comes crashing down a bit. I don't know. I want a house, and I want it to be affordable. I don't think that's too much to ask for. Portable buildings stacked on top of each other. That kind of sounds a little dystopian to me, but if that's your goal for grabbing that kind of thing, I hope it goes well for you, and I hope you get a selection that you enjoy. No, I don't want to be down 160 to 70. No, thank you. Yeah, no thanks. But no, yeah, I hope when RoboCop comes out, I cover it. The last night of the beta? No, I don't think so. It's only Saturday. Yeah, no, it'll be Saturday to Sunday, and then it'll be Sunday to Monday. So there should be at least 2 more nights. Let me check my calendar. Yeah, I think it ends Monday morning, so there should be 2 more nights of the Call of Duty beta going on. And then on the 17th, we're either going to stream Darktide or maybe Modern Warfare 2 so I can get Skeletor. When is Ash coming to this game? So Lilith is on the 15th. When does Ash release? Oh, he's on the 23rd, so he's on the Monday. Yeah, and then I got the Haunted Calgary event on Sunday. And then I might have to skip the gym tomorrow to bring my grandfather food tomorrow. I'm really looking at my calendar now. Yeah. Well, I got delayed the whole last week because there was, the whole family thing or whatever going on. I think it was like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks now. No, last week. It's all a mess. But yeah, I'm supposed to go and cover this like haunted house thing to do a video. We do it yearly, but like, yeah, I got so delayed on things I didn't have time to like reply to them, so I don't know if I'm booked for that or not. And then the other one, Screamfest, they haven't gotten back to me at all, so I'm just gonna not cover that, I guess, this year. And yeah, the schedule is a mess. But I want to stream. I really want to do a stream of Darktide, so I'm hoping we can fit that in next week. But I'm also thinking there might be new stuff releasing too. I need to get my calendar together. That's what I need to do. I need to get my calendar booked. So there'll be a couple more nights. Bateman, you're killing me today. That's funny. 2042 Game of the Year 2023. We'll do our second annual. What is your favorite game of the year? We'll include. Is it 2042 on there? I love that poll so much on the channel. People get so pissed off. It's like, what was your game of the year? And I put, what was it? Call of Duty Vanguard 2042 and what was the other one that was just horrible that year? And people were like, this is like a worst game of the year list. We'll do that this year. We'll have, what was your game of the year? We'll include Gollum, Redfall. What else was really, really bad this year? That release, like just horrible games. They'll be like, what was your game of the year? And everybody will be like, these aren't the best games of the year. Where's Baldur's Gate? I get so pissy about it. But people don't, I guess, get the humor that much. Most of the time I'm joking around, but like, yeah, it is kind of funny. Okay, Gollum, what is at the level of Redfall and Gollum? Why aren't I streaming Friday the 13th? Because I was assuming that Call of Duty would be more popular, which I'm gonna say was probably the case. Yeah, this is way more popular to stream than Friday the 13th. If you are looking forward to Friday the 13th, we're doing our final Friday the 13th stream on Halloween night, so it will be Halloween. I don't know. We do it every year, but this will be the final one because they're closing and delisting Friday the 13th, the game, so that'll be it. So if you got Friday the 13th and you want to play, get it downloaded, get it queued, and we'll do that game on Halloween. Ooh. Then you'll be like, well, what do you stream in 2024? It's Halloween. And I'll be like, I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. That is 2024 Jason's problem to deal with. That's a next year new problem. That dinosaur exoprimal? Summoning raptors. Can we get a summoning raptors in the chat, guys? Summoning raptors. Goddamn game, dude. Summoning raptors. I'm in the Capcom creators thing, and there was, what is it? They were doing a session where you could play with the devs and kind of get promoted for like playing Exoprimal, and you could like join in with the developers on a team and other creators. And I was tempted to join it because I know how much you guys find that game just hilarious. Summoning Raft. God, that game, man, that just kills me. That game kills me. The Silent Hill event. What Silent Hill event? Oh, like the mobile game? What do you mean the mobile game? Oh, sorry, what do you mean? You're talking about that, like, I don't know how that one would work for streaming, because it's like on a mobile, and I'm thinking because it's kind of like a video community choice driven thing, that for streaming that one might not work because of like copyright claim stuff, but I'm not sure. And like my Konami contacts are not quite what they were. It's like, it's very weird. Like, I don't even know who's working at Konami sending codes or stuff anymore. Yeah, that's kind of a, I need to figure that out when the Metal Gear collection's going on, but like, yeah, I don't know how that Silent Hill is going to be handled, to be honest. So I wasn't really planning on doing anything around it. Overkill. Which we can say now because Xbox owns this franchise. Which, I mean, we always could, but you know, now it's like official, right?
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Yeah, it feels like I'm literally just reliving my life from 14 years ago doing this. It's actually like a little ridiculous.
Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
I don't have any ammo left in my gun. I've just got the pistol. Damn it, dude. Summoning Raptors. I could have streamed Friday the 13th on the 13th, but as I think I'm correct here, the COD beta is way more popular than that. Is Sears Crafted? Oh my god, you're talking about those like books where you could like order a house through Sears? That's... I know of that stuff. Yeah, no, I know of that stuff. One time I was talking with my grandmother and she was like showing me, I think we were going over that, the pricing of housing and stuff. And we were looking at like the Sears type books things from back in the day. Yeah, no, I've heard of the order a home from Sears thing. That's kind of funny. Eventually everybody will end up like Ready Player One, and it'll be like peak dystopianness.
Secure the area.
I don't know, we'll see how things go. There is a lot of land out there, right? And like, unless we come up with ways to really automate or make, you know, we can only really produce X amount of food and resources for X amount of people. Unless we streamline things to such a crazy, you know, level that we can have a higher population. But like, technically shouldn't there theoretically be like a leveling out limit of population, and then from there we can figure out the proper like scaling for people to have like, you know, housing over X area and X amount of like land and all that. But who cares? I won't be around for that anyways. But conceptually, I think that would be the ideal thing, right? I think. I don't know. The grenade bug? Oh, you love hearing grenade, grenade, grenade. My choices for the beta are the lady that yells grenade over and over again, and the dude who has the exact same voice lines from Modern Warfare 2 too, so... I tried to mix it up a little bit. The voice options are not ideal. It'll be better when we get all the custom characters, you know, like Skeletor and Ash and all that. And, you know, obviously, Starlight, you know, my favorite character for the boys, yo, Starlight, Starbright, yo. The star you want to see tonight. And, Snoop Dogg, Lara Croft. Who else we got? We don't got any bad characters. We love Skeletor. We'll have Skeletor, which I'm excited about. Yeah, pretty pumped up for that one. The other thing is, I think I need to start saving a bit more COD coins, because I got like this weird feeling that we're gonna see this onslaught of like awesome characters over the next year. It's gonna be sweet. Bring us Master Chief. Yeah, if the end goal of this acquisition is not getting us Master Chief as a playable character in one of these Call of Duties, I'm gonna be pissed. We should at least have that, plus an operator pack, or not operator, like a voice pack we can buy where it's, you know, the Halo announcer dude. That's the bare minimum they should do. Okay guys, we gotta come back, we're down 80 points. Gotta make this. open. I think it's open beta now. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. They're definitely not going to add a campaign to 2042 now. Wouldn't really make sense. They're already lost quite a bit on that game. But the next Battlefield, from what I understand, will have a campaign to it. So there you go. Who knows? Maybe I'll have enough space once I sort out the 3 installations of Call of Duty on my hard drive for this game, and you know, maybe we'll be able to reinstall 2042 for a stream next week. Oh, that would please Caleb. Is Caleb in the chat? He'd love that. You like soap? A lot of people like soap. Yeah. A lot of people like soap. Getting all soapy up in there.
Switching mags.
Also, they need to bring back stun so that there's not this constant barrage of flashbangs.
Secure the area.
I wish this had some more like leveling to work towards. So I'm already like maxed out on everything, and it's like I still got like 2 nights of stream of this to go, and I'm like, ugh. We might do a more ground war focused stream tomorrow. We'll see how this goes. Because we do, I believe, have 2 ground war maps, so that might mix things up a little bit now. Next Battlefield in 2028. I don't know. I wouldn't be too sure about that. I think the next Battlefield is going to be coming sooner than later. There was a leak though that looked as though there's going to be a number of new seasons for Battlefield 2042. As I was saying, I think last year and stuff when we were streaming 2042 and that, I believe what they're doing is trying to build back kind of their audience and their like faith in the franchise by like fixing 2042, and then they're gonna lead you into a new Battlefield, which will hopefully be a bit of a reboot of things to get the series back on track. But we'll have to see how well that all pans out. I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a Battlefield next year, like a new one. Because they even, I believe they pulled, was it Criterion back to work on Battlefield again? So I'm thinking there might be a new one coming next year. Yeah. Like, I actually thought there would be one in 2023 to kind of, you know, fit in the gap of Call of Duty stuff, but obviously not. Yeah.
Mission is complete. Good work.
Medal of Honor. Oh, I miss Medal of Honor, but they're not like what they were. Will World of Warcraft be on PC Game Pass? That one is a hard one because World of Warcraft has a subscription. I do imagine you'll get some sort of World of Warcraft access with Game Pass, if that makes sense, but I don't know if you'll get the full experience of World of Warcraft for free on Game Pass. But there's gonna be, I don't know how to describe it. I think you'll get some level of access. We're gonna have to wait and see how this all works out. That one will be a little messier because, again, it's a subscription that exists outside of things, but I could see them being like, you get the expansions and stuff through Game Pass, and then you have to pay for, like, playing it. Which, as I had mentioned, I think ideally Microsoft would create a higher, more expensive tier of Game Pass that gives you everything. I know that sounds stupid, but I'm thinking like Xbox Game Pass Battle Pass Edition, where you get, you know, the Call of Duty Battle Pass, the Overwatch Battle Pass, your World of Warcraft subscription, any sort of actual like Fallout 1st subscription, Halo Infinite Battle Passes, Diablo Battle Passes, I don't know, an extra $10 a month, and you get like all this extra crap in a higher tier. I think would be kind of ideal. Maybe it covers your DLC in games too. You know what I mean? Like kind of a super edition that covers all that other stuff, I think would be kind of smart. Or at least more cost effective for a consumer if they wanted to. Because I sit there and I'm like, I think most people can't afford to buy a battle pass for every single game, right? Like it's a little unrealistic. But like if they had like a subscription thing where you got access to all these battle passes, I think you'd be more inclined to try out the different ones in different games. But I might just be crazy, I don't know. A new Bad Company game. Yeah, I'd love a new Bad Company as well, but I don't think they'll ever do that, because DICE themselves have said they don't know why that game is so successful, so I don't think they're doing a new Bad Company, which sucks, because like I said, I love Bad Company, they're like my favorite Battlefield games, but I don't think we'll see a new one. But boy, would I love to be wrong. They leave it so open at the end of Bad Company, like cliffhang so hard, and then they just do nothing with it. Nothing. I was like, oh wow, we're finally gonna get to see some Canadian maps in a Bad Company game, and then just cliffhang. Because you know, at the end of I don't think this is spoiling a game that came out like, 15 years ago, roughly. But like the end of Bad Company 2 is like the Russians, they're invading through Canada, and I was like, ooh, because that means we get some American levels, we get some Canadian levels. It'd be really cool, right? And then nothing. Absolutely nothing. And it's been a while, so be sure to like the stream if you'd like to. I mean, it doesn't take much time, I don't think. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. There's channel member gifting. The Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chat, and great times. Oh, god damn it. And the Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything through Amazon. Easy ways to support the content, guys. And who knows, maybe someday we'll get enough members to unlock a new emote again. Wouldn't that be exciting? Yeah, it's hard to farm channel members, let's put it that way. You like the guy for those from Texas? Well, I think to me, like, Battlefield has really struggled with their campaigns because it's very hard to get behind the characters. I don't know if any of you guys, without cheating off the top of your mind, can name any of the Battlefield characters outside of, I want to say his name was Irish, but like, can you name like any of the Battlefield campaign characters outside of the crew from Bad Company? And like, I think the strength of the Bad Company series is you actually knew the characters and you actually liked them, and then the other Battlefields, the campaigns, it's like, it's so, it's like generic forgettable character, do soldier 1, 2, and 3, right? Like, yeah, I think that's something they've actually struggled with quite a bit over the years. God damn it. I'm trying to hold the line. But that's a big problem with like some of these campaigns for like these shooter games, is it's hard to create something that like resonates and like intrigues people enough that they remember it, they care about it.
Next hardpoint. Stand by. Friendly Guardian inbound.
And they got sniped? Oh, god damn it. Where's the sniper from? I guess I should have looked, but that was strange. Anybody gonna help me on the position? Got lucky on that second guy. Very, very lucky. Ah! Double kill. I got the Juggernaut! Yeah! Doing pretty good. Like, I gotta say, more often than not, I've had pretty good matches tonight. If you missed my opening matches, I did really good. I got 2 Juggernauts in one game. I was very proud. I was patting myself on the back. I was like, you did good, man, you did good. And I was like, I know! Stand by for Juggernaut. Which also reminds me, I hope we have time for another Titanfall stream while it's still... I think it's still somewhat popular again for people. But I'd love to fit in another Titanfall stream while that one's still a little hot, I guess. That's the problem, is like I've got so many games that I'd like to do streams of, but I've only got like, you know, I stream a ton, probably more than a lot of other people, but I still only have like finite amounts of like days that I can stream, and you know, there's always new stuff to do. And then the other thing is like I stream like pretty late, so it's like, am I, you know, do I have enough stamina to do something like intensive or different? And yeah, it's kind of funny. There's nothing like doing walks and working on stuff all day and then going and doing a stream before you sleep and then having to work on more stuff. It gets tiring. Really does. But I hope you guys always enjoy and have fun with the content. I do try my best, yeah. I do definitely try my best. To where it's so simple. None of them are coming here to the objective? That's weird. They're kind of just like forgetting about it, or... Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just hold this down by my lonesome, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think anybody actually even... That one guy attacked, that was it. Oh, there's another guy. Game Pass for Battle Pass seems like a good idea. Oh, thank you. Are you not watching? Well, one note, guys, is do try your best when you're watching the stream to watch, like, live, just in case you... Because YouTube, the player for live player is terrible. And I notice a lot of times people, like, they'll, like, reply to something I said a while ago, and I'm like, are you watching live, or did it accidentally bump you? Not, you know, trying to be annoying to you guys to need to read, but, like... Yeah, it is kind of funny, because sometimes I'll be, like... getting questions asked, and I'll be like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, you're behind like 20-something minutes. Because like I said, the YouTube live player is questionable sometimes. It's very questionable. Yeah. Grenade! Filet, you missed it. Mitchie was here earlier. Grenade! 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 Oh, and you guys, I don't know if you guys know about it, but we do have Skybot there. You can ask Skybot questions and stuff, and it's got all these commands. Because I notice it's mostly just like moderators or like the usual crowd that always uses it, but like Skybot is there to answer your... Well, not answer to queries, but it's there to be funny. I think we have like 200 commands or something it answers to, so... It's always worth a good laugh. No, not the Mitch in the hat. Mitchie, not Mitchell. Mitchell actually, he stops by, I think, decently often. He just kind of lurks, though. He doesn't always message and stuff. Which nonetheless is entertaining. Ba 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 ba. Yeah, I think we got the win on this one. There's 2 of them? That's a double kill for me. I've been playing really well tonight. I think it was just yesterday I wasn't like... I don't know how to describe it. I wasn't used to the speed after a bit, but yeah, I'm getting used to the pacing better. Yeah, I've been having some pretty good matches tonight with this. Climb the freaking thing. Yeah, I've been having some good matches, and I can't even climb a freaking box. That's great. Freaking hell. Look around.
Changing mags. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I was also again thinking today the weirdness of having Mitchell and Joel emotes, but yeah, we only see them like on stream like once a year or something. And we could have more emotes of like, you know, my face and stuff. Like I don't know if you guys are on the Discord, but we have so many more emotes and stuff on there that we can't put on YouTube because we don't have enough. Like you gotta have X amount of channel members, unlock your emotes, blah blah blah. Whereas on Discord they let you just, I think it's like boost the server and have more or something. I don't know, something like that. I don't really get how all the Discord stuff works. Well, that was good. So my final kill was that guy suiciding with the drone. Alright. The voice actors are meh in the multiplayer. I mean, I don't think there's any of us that have been saying they're Oscar winners. I mean, they're basic. Like the one person who says "look around," that's the same audio line from like the Modern Warfare 2 character. But I know you guys are very excited for the Grinch Christmas video. What a weird selection of games to be working on. Like really, really weird selection. Like Survivor the game, and then Axis, and then a pool game, like a little gator. Like what a weird selection of games I'm working on. Like bizarre. Mario. Oh, I have a little bit of Kraken left. Awesome. Lovely. Yes, that's good. Yeah, we did get there's a new Mario voice actor who I haven't heard his voice yet, but yeah, there's a new one. Voice actors wise, if you missed it, I did do an interview with the voice of Female V from Cyberpunk. If you guys missed that on the channel, it's doing really well, so I'm glad. Always promoting that one. And we're supposed to do an interview with Songbird, the voice actress behind Songbird from Cyberpunk. Still waiting to coordinate on that for when she's a bit better. And I did reach out for Male V, but haven't heard back, so I don't think that's happening. It's not Christmas yet. Well, you know, you gotta get them when the game's hot, right? Alright, let's go, guys. And we'll be back. We do stream like every night, in case you guys aren't familiar with the channel, so I mean, we'll be back doing COD over the next couple nights. And then next week, Darktide. We're doing a Darktide stream, because I want a goddamn stream of Darktide. I like that game. I want to play more of it. And I've got a cool thumbnail picked out. I can't wait to show you guys the thumbnail. It's really awesome. Grenade! Grenade, grenade, grenade.
Threats in the area. Multiple movers. Reloading.
Watch for movement.
Come on, dude. Come on. Yeah. Christmas yet. But yeah, no, we got Ghost Runner there, the new Hot Wheels game. I mean, Hot Wheels, the first one, did so well on the channel for views. It was ecstatic. Yeah, that was a good one last year. So I'm hoping we have similar success. But then again, like that Hot Wheels, the first Hot Wheels game was like way better than it had any right being. I was like, wow. I genuinely enjoyed that.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Watch for movement.
Friendly SAE on the way. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the
Yeah, I'm really struggling to actually like finish them off Smash. I feel like I'm dying a lot, but like I'm not. I'm getting a lot of assists.
Changing mags.
What's that grenade? It's like worse than summoning raptors. My dream voice actress interview? Oh. That's a really good one. I don't even know if I've actually been asked that before. Like from gaming or like overall? Because that would be two different things almost. For like video games.
Target area. Move to the hard point.
Probably Master Chief or Cortana would be.
Friendly Guardian online.
Switching mag.
I think to me Cortana's voice actress, Ben Taylor there, would be more. Would be like a really cool interview to do. I would love that. Because for her I could have like I would ask about like there's so much to ask her about like doing the Cortana role because it's been like multiple games, multiple versions of Cortana, and then like also she was like she did the voice work for Cortana on PC and that's kind of gone now, and then like Left 4 Dead she was Zoe, and like that to me would be a very and obviously being Cortana, like that would be a very cool interview. Yeah, that would be really great. Sniper kills? Well, it's a map built for sniping, man. It is like snipers have in this level. Yeah, so I think that would probably... I'm trying to think if there's any other characters that I've really resonated with that I would have like super cool questions for. But yeah, I think that would be like obviously Master Chief because it's Master Chief, right? So, yeah, I think I would have better questions for Taylor there, for Cortana, just because there's other questions that would be kind of neat to go over. I think. Yeah, that would be great. But like I said, you just gotta keep growing the channel size, keep getting more different types of actor interviews, and then you got a good portfolio, and that's easier to get more opportunities, right? Actually, what a really cool one would be the lady that did Lara Croft for the Survival series. I think would be awesome. I can't remember her name, but I think it's like Camellia or something.
Need recon overhead.
Yeah, just because I really love that interpretation of Lara Croft.
Friendly Guardian online.
Steve Downs, yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
Hardpoint
Who cares about movies? I love movies.
Hardpoint relocated.
One for gaming, one for movies. Oh, God. Well, for movies, it would have to be someone that's had, like, a long, fabled history of stuff. I think, like, Nicolas Cage would be wild to interview because he's got such a plethora of such random, crazy things.
Effective fire. Changing mags.
I don't know. I would actually, for actor interviews, I would say Tom Cruise because apparently he's just got, like, this aura of, like, charisma, and I would love to, like, experience that and also ask him, like, because he's done lots of different types of movies. Like, I know you just think of him as action, but early on he did such, like, different dramatic roles. But I think just to be around that aura of, like,
Enemies inside the perimeter.
his charisma, which apparently is amazing, it would be very intriguing to, like, take that in
Friendly remote turret deployed.
and dig into that with questions.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Hardpoint compromised. UAV standing by.
Our UAV is online.
Copy. UAV is on station.
Changing mags.
Is there another guy in here?
Target down.
Interesting. Oh, I got ammo. I had like 15 bullets left, so I'm like, oh, I'll throw an ammo pack, and then like all of a sudden I picked up ammo for this gun. I was like, well, that was a waste.
Grenade out.
Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm close to getting the airstrike there. I think I'm like one kill or like an assist away or something. got it. How much time do we have left? Because I'm always like, should I use my kill streak like the Juggernaut, or should I try to get like a nuke or something?
Changing mags.
Because once you get in the Juggernauts, it's kind of the end of your streak, right? So.
Target area.
But also, you don't want the match to end. Oh, got killed by a grenade. God damn it. Okay, let's throw out the airstrike.
Target area marked. You're cleared high.
And I'm gonna like slip back here and hopefully be able to get my Juggernaut. Let's try to get this thing, honestly. Oh, that was a really good. Wow, quad overkill. That's great. Troy Baker. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of interviews though with Nolan North and Troy Baker. It's like it would be harder to come up with interesting questions. It'd also be harder to interview those guys because there's so much, you know, they do so many things. It'd be hard to get those kind of interviews. Same with like, what was it, Jennifer Hale, and there's another one where they've done so many stuff. Like it's, you know, they don't take in interviews and it'd be very hard to get. But like there's lots of questions you could ask, but they're also so varied that it would be hard to come up with something interesting that they haven't been asked before. Because I do try my best when I do the interviews to actually come up with like different questions, like try to be a little bit unique. And yeah, I think I do okay with the interviews. I know some people are like, oh, blah 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 delivery or something. I'm like, I think I asked some interesting questions. I mean, I always give you the generic openings so you can learn about them, but you know that's just commonplace. But I think the meat of my interviews are usually pretty good. From Stargate Atlantis? I mean, that would be intriguing. Who voiced Joel in The Last of Us? Oh, that's what you're saying. Troy. Okay, I get what the response is. Would I interview Mark Hamill from like Luke Skywalker? I mean, yeah. I mean, if I could, you know, that would be awesome. I don't see a situation where that would ever happen, but I mean, it would be cool. I mean, this is Luke Skywalker, right? I mean, that would be pretty sweet. But like I said, I don't think that would ever kind of arise. Oh, and it's been a while, so be sure to like that there stream. Subscribing's great, donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks, emotes, icons. It's like $1 Jillian. Why not become a channel member? There's channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter at great times, and the Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything from there. Sekiro. I'm pretty confident that Sekiro is going to end up on at least Game Pass. Otherwise, they wouldn't have included it in the trailer. You got to remember, Activision published Sekiro. I believe the IP is owned by FromSoft, but because they have publishing rights, they should technically be able to distribute it on something like Game Pass. So I think them including that in the trailer is a good sign that yes, Sekiro will be at least a Game Pass title. I don't necessarily think they'll do anything more with it. But who knows, maybe Xbox will push to get an exclusive sequel. I really don't know. Disney? I didn't hear anything about Mickey and Minnie, but they've had so many iterations over the years, I'm sure they'll do different stuff. Nice, but very intense. But that's what I'm talking about, is like... that for Tom Cruise, that's what I'm saying, is I'd love to feel that, like... that energy, like that charismatic aura and energy, like that's what I'm trying to get across. Is apparently, like, you know, I've read all these things about it, how intensive and really apparently overly nice and everything is, and I'd like to, you know, kind of witness that, if that makes sense. That's why it would be such an intriguing interview to me, is just to kind of get that, you know, what that vibe is like, right? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not exactly like a high energy kind of like I really struggled interviewing Jeter, you know, does the voice of Miles Morales for the Spider-Man stuff, like stuff as in like the shows and the games, and like he was like, I actually cut some stuff from the beginning. I think maybe in my behind the scenes I included that. Yeah, I think in my behind the scenes I included a little bit of the cut stuff from that interview, but like he was really high energy, and I was really struggling to get the interview kind of going because he was just so like, whereas I'm a little laid back on stuff. Yuri. Oh, it's like the voice of Peter Parker, right? Yeah, so that one I was interested in doing the Spider-Man interviews, but like, or pursuing them, but then like Sony is, you know, I'm not getting my review code for Spider-Man until like the day before the game releases, so I'm kind of like less interested in doing those interviews now because I'm not gonna be, because like it would have been good because I was supposed to get it like 2 weeks ago, and apparently Sony International or something bumped me to like the queue for launch, which is really freaking annoying. At least that's what I was told. But the idea was I was gonna get Spider-Man early, play it, and then do an interview, like try to pursue some of the interviews. And yeah, now that, like, you know, because then I would have the knowledge of the game to be able to ask questions and then tie it into the launch, and now it's a little, you know, little fuzzy on that kind of stuff. Redfall? Would I interview Phil Spencer? Oh, yeah, no, when can you expect a roundtable? Next couple of weeks, I'd say. Yeah. Your fave sci-fi show? McKay from, like... You're talking about McKay from, like, Stargate? Or am I misinterpreting that? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I was given the opportunity to interview Phil Spencer, of course I would. That would never happen. Because, like I said, for the 100,000 subscribers, I was, you know, I was told to, like, because I asked, I was like, could I do, like, an interview with someone from Xbox? And it was like, yeah, you know, let us know the time, work up, you know, make the questions, send them in. So I spent all that time making questions. And then I was like, they didn't even bother sending in my questions to Xbox at all, my PR people, and I was, you know, again, I was still pissed off about that whole Starfield situation. That was, like, part of it. You know, they wasted all my time getting to me to make these questions, and they didn't even bother sending them into corporate or anything. I was like, the fuck is this? That was really annoying. But, yeah, because I was trying to get, like, someone from Xbox do some backwards compatible questions and that, and then, like, yeah, that was really annoying. That's the side of the interviews you don't see, is coordinating and then working on questions and then, like, stuff not panning out. It's frustrating, but yeah, no, I got the opportunity. The other thing, though, like, for, like, corporate interviews, they're very controlled. Like, I wouldn't really be able to ask the questions I'd like to ask Phil Spencer on stuff. I wouldn't be allowed to for most of them. So, yeah, it's, you wouldn't get, like, you honestly, you probably wouldn't get, like, a true interview of asking whatever I want. Like, all the interviews I've done, like, I ask literally what I want to, you know. But that type of corporate one, you wouldn't. It would be a very strict kind of interview and stuff. Yeah. Because I would actually dig pretty deep about, like, you know, the state of Xbox over the last 10 years, and, you know, I know the Xbox brand pretty well, and I would actually probably do some pretty deep cut questions and stuff like that. Or I would like to, but I wouldn't be allowed to. So there's, yeah, it would be cool to do, but I don't think it'll ever happen. Because, like I said, they wouldn't even give me, like, a basic interview. They neglected to even send in my basic questions to go and see if I could even get someone to do something. So, yeah. Besides, like I said, my relationship with Xbox is not top tier anymore. It's, you know, basically, I get the codes sent and I review them, and other stuff I'm just not bothering with in that. But it is what it is. StarCraft and Spyro? I mean, like, I've heard of Spyro. I've heard more likely it's a new Crash Bandicoot that's being worked on. But, yeah, and then, what was it? There was StarCraft? I haven't heard anything solid on a StarCraft title, but you never know. Yes, Stargate. So that was the Canadian in Stargate, right? Am I crazy for thinking that McKay was the Stargate Canadian? Because I actually liked Stargate Atlantis quite a bit. Used to watch that when I was younger. And I like the Canadian, who I believe was McKay. And yeah, I actually quite like that dude as an actor and stuff. That is intriguing that other people even know what that is. 'Cause yeah, right? McKay was the Canadian on that show. Like,
On your 6.
Stargate advances.
Secure.
What an intriguing one to be into.
Charlie. Objective Alpha is compromised. Get objective Charlie
Yeah.
secure. Enemies taking Charlie.
Yeah, Hasbro's already said they wanted the Transformer stuff on Game Pass, so that very likely will be.
Secure in Bravo.
I believe there should be a new Stargate something eventually, because Amazon, I think, has the rights, and they keep trying to get it done, but from what I've been reading over the years, eventually something with Stargate will happen. I don't know what, but something new with Stargate is going to go on.
Got your 6.
Because, I mean, it's a waste of that IP not doing anything with it, right?
We're taking Alpha. The enemy holds 2 objectives. Covering your 6.
And the fun of Stargate is they've shown time and time again that you can easily make like a new spin-off, and it's totally cool.
Objective Bravo.
You know what I mean? Like, it's totally fine. Same with Star Trek. You could do a bazillion different spin-offs and offshoots, and it works. It's hard to find IP like that. The only question is there still staying power, because it's been so long since we've seen anything with Stargate. Yeah, Stargate Atlantis was fun. I haven't watched that show in so long. I wonder if it holds up at all.
Securing objective Charlie.
Yeah, that's a nice blast from the past.
Charlie secure.
Team Mobile? What's Team Mobile?
Enemies taking Bravo. Securing objective Alpha.
I don't know what that is.
Enemies securing Bravo.
Do you mean like T-Mobile? Like the US cellular carrier? I don't really keep up with how they do their pricing. Again, I'm from Canada. We have different things here. We have different stuff. I try my best to not keep up with like US stuff, right? Like, I know some US things happening, but I try, if I can, to avoid stuff. And, you know, try to learn more about local issues to the best of my ability. But yeah,
Securing Bravo.
very difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult.
Enemies taking Bravo.
It's not that I don't care about American issues as well. I kind of don't really usually, but yeah, it's so hard to learn about Canadian things just because American stuff is so
Enemies securing
everywhere.
Switching mags.
Tracker removed? What the hell is the tracker thing? I've played that. I streamed a lot of hours of this. I've not seen that tracker aspect before on my screen. Very strange.
Get it back.
What was that? Look around.
We're taking Bravo.
God damn it, dude. Yeah, so that, there you go, on that.
Bravo.
I'm trying to think of anything else exciting going on. Should be a pretty straightforward weekend though, nothing too exciting.
Enemies taking
I am kind of looking forward to hopefully filming the haunted house thing though. I like doing that each year, which is why I'm so pissed off about the Screamfest people not getting back to me. Yeah.
We
The
control.
phone, oh, so it's a phone company. Yeah, definitely not, dude. I did not hear anything about that.
Contact.
Complain about your phone prices all you want. In Canada, it costs like, way higher for cellular bills and stuff.
Grenade out! Grenade out!
We hold all objectives. Let's keep enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Contact here.
Changing mags.
Ah, come on. That sucks. Yeah, but at least we got the win coming up here, so that'll be good. I'm glad we finally have a little bit of variety. That's what kills me in these betas, is like having to do like the same maps over and over again. Becomes so much better at the launch of the games. This one, at least we know the map variety is good. Well, I know them all, but you know. At least there'll be variety in the levels when this releases.
We're losing Alpha.
USA wants to, I know they want to be involved in everything. Your previous president was particularly tiring to hear about every day. That's actually one thing. It's like, again, I don't really care who's running the US as long as things are like stable where I live because of it. But like, your current president, I like because I don't hear from him ever. I don't know how to describe that. Like the news and everything, and people in the day-to-day. Like I hear almost nothing about what he's doing. And the things he's saying, it's, oh god, you have no idea how nice and calming that is not to have to hear every day about, like, American politics. It's so refreshing. Yeah. It's so refreshing. You only hear if there's, like, a serious thing going on, and otherwise it's just quiet.
Securing objective Bravo.
We do have oil, lots. Ship it to you guys often. That guy doing spins and circles. What is this? Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift? Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. You know, the video's actually doing pretty well today. Hilariously, my morning videos seem to be suffering recently, and then my afternoon videos seem to be doing well. I don't know how the hell that happened. Weird. Weird. Sleeping half the time. I don't care what he's doing, as long as I'm not hearing about it. You'd be doing extreme sports as long as it's not coming through my feed of, like, you know, my sphere of living. It's totally cool. Interesting. Maybe there's anything else crazy going on. So the Minecraft voting's back, guys. You can vote for your favorite mob to join Minecraft. They all don't sound very useful, but the armadillo, you get to have dog armor, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, hell, the president could be going to the moon as long as I don't have to hear about it every single day. It's cool. Out of sight, out of mind, right? That's how I think about it. Now we wait. Waiting. Skidrow Hardpoint. Gosh. What the hell? Someone was. Did they own a movie from Cash Converters, or did they buy from Cash Converters? It's kind of funny. Hi, squad. Let's do this. I hear people complaining about living and everything like that. Constantly. Which makes sense, because it's a nightmare here. Like I said, I just don't like to hear about all the political stuff every day, over and over and over again. It's nice not to hear about that. There's nothing like our local news getting overshadowed by, you know, another country's news. God damn it, I almost had the Juggernaut.
Please recon overhead.
Copy that. UAV is
I
on
missed the Juggernaut with the with the turret. It's much more fun.
Relocated. Secure the target area.
Like, the shotgun one's not bad, but the turret one is way better.
UAV.
You were thinking of changing your name to something. Oh, Bayman was already here, man. He's already missed him. Yeah. That is funny though. Valander was here earlier. Did he say much? Can't remember if Valander said much or not. Yeah, you see like hundreds of questions over the course of the stream. It's like
Hardpoint relocated.
it's so dense. You forget about stuff.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Oh, I thought there was another person that was coming there. I guess not. So they're all in the back alley. Should I go flank?
Friendly counter UAV is online.
They move so cartoonishly quick.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Alright, let's get this down, guys. Yeah. Oh wow, I missed it again. Be sure to like that there stream. Subscribing's great. Donations cool. Consider becoming a channel member. Cool perks and note icons. It's like $1 to join. Why not become a channel member? Channel member gifting, the Patreon option, the Discord for stream alerts, chatter, and great times. And the Amazon store affiliate link if you're buying anything through Amazon. Yeah. You did miss it though, Jason Liz. Mishi was here earlier. What settings do I use? The default settings, yo.
Secure the target area.
I mean, that's literally what I was saying, is I like that your current president is quieter and it's not being shoved down my throat every day. That's literally what the discussion was. Did you miss the beginning of it? Because that was literally me saying that was why. Like, that was my whole thing.
Friendly
It's
guardian.
like, I don't care who's leading things there, as long as it's just quiet, I don't have to hear about it. That was literally the discussion. Yeah, that was literally my big point. I don't care about any of the other stuff, just that I don't have to hear about it.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the
Every day. That microwave is so annoying.
by. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Let's go to the next position. We'll start fresh. Plant our flag in something
Secure
new.
the area. Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Oh, throw it, flash, 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 incoming.
You're halfway to mission complete. Finish it. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Ah, god damn it. Ah, you look one way, then they go the other way. It happens.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Okay. That didn't work well either.
Changing mag.
God damn it, dude.
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
Changing mags.
Like 2 seconds left, we'll just go get the next one. I mean, we held all that one. So.
Secure the target area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
This spot right here is perfect. Literally nobody bothers with it.
Enemies inside the perimeter. UAV online. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Landing well.
Mags. What's it called? Flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station. Friendly Guardian inbound. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online. Enemies
Damn,
inside
he knew
the
exactly where I was. I should care. Like I said, if something's really important, I'll see it. But like day-to-day stuff, I do not need to see that. I do not care. Also, at the end of the day, I don't really have a say in anything, particularly American politics, because I don't live there. So anything that does happen or is said is completely out of any realm of control for me to even be involved in, really. You know? Like, it's good to be informed, but like, you know, unless it's something that impacts my day-to-day, it's what's the point of knowing about it? This tunnel is a mess of death and chaos. I don't like it. Oh god damn it. He's drop shot at me and I'm not even looking at him. What holidays do we have in November? Remembrance Day. I think that's it, isn't it? Remembrance Day. I don't know, we might have another holiday or something. Sorry, like holidays and stuff, very irrelevant to me because, like, you know, like long weekends and stuff don't matter because of the type of work I do. But I'm sure other people who are my day-to-day will let me know. I'll go to do something, I'll be like, oh, what's your long weekend plans? I'll be like, oh, it's a long weekend? Oh, I don't know. But you know, I know things like fun holidays like Halloween and Christmas and stuff. But yeah, I think in November it's just like, what, Remembrance Day? At least nothing's coming to the top of my mind.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
Friendly fire, watch it!
Hardpoint relocating.
I take it everyone's playing as the crash test dummy because that's like a level 30 unlock, right?
Moving. Enemy movement.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint. The enemy is in disarray.
Need recon
Press the
overhead.
advantage. Copy that. Friendly UAV online.
At least we got a good lead. I mean, they did come back a bit and close the gap slightly. Oh god damn, I would have wasted that ammo. What publisher is next? I don't think they'll be able to buy a publisher for quite a while. And it will be very hard for them to buy another publisher. Very likely over the next year you'll see some studio acquisitions, but
Enemies inside the perimeter.
see, here's the thing. With Microsoft, they have a lot of cash. They're actually one of the few companies that has a lot of cash reserves sitting there, and cash value is dwindling a little bit,
Next hardpoint.
you know, due to debts and costs and interest rates and stuff. So like cash money is, from a perspective of like companies buying other companies, it's kind of getting devalued, if that makes any sense. And like if you wanted to buy something, you would kind of pounce on that now, but like it's not, you know, it's not earmarked for buying or for gaming. Like there's other stuff Microsoft will want to buy as a company, not just video games, right? So like I wouldn't, unless it was like I'm thinking like smaller tier, like mid-tier publishers, yeah, they could probably pick some of those up over time, but like a large publisher, I would not expect that any like long-term down the road. And then also like all the red tape and stuff and trying to do that would be a nightmare. And keep in mind, they cannot buy Ubisoft for 15 years. So Ubisoft is off the table now for 15 years. Yeah.
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
But yeah, I don't, like their spending spree is not done. They will buy more companies. It's just gonna be like smaller studios.
Move to the enemies inside the
And yeah. He's in my spot. Oh my god. That's so funny. I usually never notice people in my spot. That's great. It's a good area right there. It's not hidden or anything, but it works. People don't notice it. I can't see anything. I killed the guy. Oh wow. Amazing. Ah, damn it. They move so fast.
Enemies
Christmas what countdown? Oh, the chocolate calendars? I'm not ready for it, but I mean, I'll get one when closer to. I was thinking of doing another 12 days of wineness or something. And they got like the wine journey around the world, and it's got more red wines in it this year, but it's still like 90 bucks. And I feel like if I wait a little bit, it'll go on like sale at Costco, so I'm kind of waiting a little bit. Yeah. Well, Costco has Christmas stuff for months. They're actually working on New Year things already at the Costco, which is kind of funny. Sorry to hear that my condolences. Yes, 5 p.m. is great. Alright, we're good for Haunted Calgary, guys. I just got the reply back, so I'll be doing a video of that. So I hope you guys enjoy the Haunted House when you see it, probably next week. Next week. You're buying Ubisoft? It's about time you stepped up to buy Ubisoft. Like I said, I got bumped from the main wave, so I won't be playing Spider-Man until like launch essentially. So yeah, no early review stuff for Spider-Man, sadly. Yeah, Sony bumped me. Sucks to suck. It's time for rust. It's time to get rusty. Ba 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 ba. Lot of wait time. But yeah, it's about time you picked up those cloud rates. Ugh, stretched out. And like I was saying, guys, we'll be here all beta weekend with COD. And the next week we get to have fun new streams of different games. I'm excited. Assassin's Creed will be immediate.
Domination. Contact. Capture and holding the objective.
So. It would be very interesting though if they got CD Projekt Red, because it was in the leaked acquisition notes that they wanted to buy. Like CD Projekt Red was like a marked for purchase company, but it's like you think the Polish government would be kind of iffy on that, considering it's like literally a chunk of their GDP is CD Projekt Red. Because I would have thought as a government asset they would try to like protect it, but I guess if like a big company came in and bought it and could make them even larger, that would be beneficial for your country, I guess, GDP wise. I don't know, that one would be fascinating. Could you imagine Cyberpunk as a first party? And I guess they have the game rights to The Witcher, so The Witcher would be like a first party title. That's pretty freaking sweet. Be even cooler if they could get CD Projekt Red to make Shadowrun as like, you know, like a Cyberpunk type game. I would love that so much. God, that'd be so cool. Just think Cyberpunk, that game, but with magic. Yeah. All the weird tech stuff of Cyberpunk, but with magic and trolls and elves and dwarves and oh my god, it's fucking cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. Pan Am, but she's an elf this time. Wouldn't that be so freaking awesome? GDP, that's like the government, like how much your country makes. Live streaming again and again, that's my life. You want Mariah Critter, it's finest. And it's almost that time of the year where you're going into a store and it's like, oh, is that what they've always played as All I Want for Christmas Is You, or is it a different one that's always played of hers? I forgot it's almost that time of year, isn't it? Friday the 13th, yes, it was a horrific Friday the 13th. WB Discovery. There's actually some rumors I've been hearing about where like Warner Brothers might be sold off again, but they might end up in Universal. So that would be interesting. WB Universal, a Comcast company. Man, I am really actually just getting my ass kicked this match. But like, I've had a really good night on here, so you know what? I'm kind of embracing it. Like, I've actually had really good matches tonight. If only this counted towards the full release. Then again, who gives a damn about my stats anyways? None of you guys are being like, what's your KD, yo? Like, except if you're meaning that Kraft did a gift, but like, yeah.
Friendly Guardian online.
Nobody caring about that stuff. Damn it, dude. Publicly traded company and a private one. Lots of stuff, like, God. It's kind of late in the night to be going over this, but like, okay, so publicly traded, there's a system where it's like their shares, they'll be held to like, you know, their... Oh crap, these turrets actually move around. That's terrifying. They'll be held to like the stock owners, the investors, and blah blah blah. And then like a private company is likely like more family owned, or you know, is owned by a smaller selection of investors, and you know, public stuff is like traded on the stock exchange usually. That kind of covered a little bit closely, you know. I think that kind of covers it a little bit. NetherRealm? So like, if the Warner... So Xbox was actually looking at buying the Warner Brothers, like, it's called Warner Brothers Interactive, but it might have a different name now. So that was the gaming department. God fucking damn it, dude. So the gaming department of Warner Brothers Interactive, of Warner Brothers, was Warner Brothers Interactive. They might have a different titling now. I think they're like Warner Brothers Media something, right? It doesn't matter. So like, Xbox was looking at buying that, but as I've stated many times, there's no value in buying the Warner Brothers games developers because it doesn't come with any IP. So you'd be buying it and then renting IP as an agreement. So like, yeah, it doesn't even sound like they would get Mortal Kombat or anything if they were to buy the studios. So you'd basically buy all these studios, and then they would either be making games that eventually you would lose the licensing on, you know, like a Superman game, and then Warner would just own the Superman game down the road, which isn't good for Xbox because they want to fund Game Pass titles. Kind of like Netflix, right? They don't want stuff that disappears. So like, it wouldn't really make sense because eventually you'd be stuck with all these studios and nothing for them to make. You know, like Mortal Kombat is what NetherRealm makes, right? Well, you know, they make other fighting games, but like that's what they do, and it's like you'd essentially be, you know, stripping them from Mortal Kombat. What would they do? Same with like the other companies, like was it? Trying to think of a good example. Rocksteady? You know, they make like superhero type games, and then, you know, what would you have them work on, right? You'd buy all these studios, and you wouldn't have any IP for them to work on. It's just like, you know, as I was saying, it's kind of silly for Disney to like buy EA, because it's like, you know, you want them to make Disney properties, so you're gonna rip the NHL team away from NHL and have them work on like a Disney like Mickey platformer? Like, that's gonna be weird, right? Because they make that kind of game. It's just like with Sony right now, where they're taking studios that make single player games really well, and they're trying to force them to like go work on live service. It's, you know, it's awkward. I got it. God fucking damn it, dude. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Hello there, Madonna. Cyberpunk has been a lot of fun. Yep. Did you play the Phantom Liberty? still one of the only devs using their own gaming engine? Well, it depends on which developer within Ubisoft is doing different things, right? Because, like, Ubisoft owns multiple studios.
On your six. Thrown out.
Whoa! Grenade!
Right in the ass.
Changing mag!
Secure objective Bravo.
God damn it.
Destroy the target.
But that's the issue of the Warner Brothers thing. It seems like my fucking voice is dying tonight. Too much talking I've been doing recently.
Watch for movement.
What was it? That's the Warner Brothers of it all. Is like, if you were to buy their gaming studios, you'd be buying their gaming studios, and you wouldn't have product for them to work on. And it's like, you could have them work on new IP, but you don't know if that's gonna pan out. And then you're stuck with all these studios, and it's just like, what do you do with them, right? What you hopefully do is get them to like the stream. Subscribing straight donations cool. Consider becoming channel member gifting, patron option, Discord for stream alerts, and the Amazon store affiliate link. Yeah, there you go.
Securing objective Alpha. Objectives are under hostile control.
I can't believe this is a first party game. What a crazy world. I'm gonna be so negative this match. Ugh. In a storm or a stormy sea of good level like matches for me tonight. This is a bad standout.
Enemies taking
Switching
Alpha.
mags!
No, my ammo. You monster. Never expect anyone else to be camping out the middle of the map. Do you need to finish OG? Okay, so from what I understand, Phantom Liberty actually like winds into like the middle of Cyberpunk. So you should actually have it, and then as your story progresses, you should naturally kind of be drawn into Phantom Liberty kind of. Well, Phantom Liberty kind of adds additional like endings, but it also should, from what I understand, yeah, that was my worst match of the night. It should naturally kind of wind into your overall Cyberpunk story and pad it a bit, if that makes any logical sense to you. It extends Cyberpunk, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, this is like the worst match of the whole freaking like beta weekend. Ugh. Ugh. You need to play Flight Simulator before you can play Phantom Liberty. Well, everybody knows that. You gotta fly in the sky before you fly high on the streets. Give me a state. Let's do it. Let's get it done. If this match will ever start. They seem very confused as to what's going on here. Alright, let's get down to business on this estate level. Actually, let's go with the distance gun, I would say. I'm glad it makes total sense. Yeah. I love how I somehow managed to put the thumbs up emote as like part of the thumbnail for Xbox plays Activision Blizzard. Kind of funny.
141. Secure and maintain. Securing objective.
I'm like, it just works. Nobody wants to come and help me capture this? It's kind of here by myself? Okay.
Contact in this area.
Visual on targets!
Securing objective Bravo.
Ow.
Changing mags!
Ah. Yeah, he was waiting for me, alright. Should have saw that coming.
Taking Bravo.
I was kind of hoping he would be semi-distracted and I could pull off a kill, but I guess not. Okay. Well, at least this is a safe spawn. But seriously, we need to get B going, guys.
Watch for movement.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Take contact!
Securing objective Alpha.
Grenade out! Grenade out!
We've lost.
What's that? Grenade out. Grenade out? Grenade out, grenade out, grenade out. Brains. Actually kind of vibrant. Los Angeles Ultra Gin Drive? Why would that be here in this estate in the middle of nowhere?
We're taking Alpha.
Weird.
We're losing Charlie.
Taking effective fire!
Securing objective Alpha.
Grenade out!
Securing objective Bravo.
Grenade out!
Alpha secure. Charlie is compromised.
effective
Get
fire.
it back.
My body went real floppy there, eh? Holy. That sucked.
We're losing Alpha. We're taking Charlie.
This match is also off to a bad start.
Enemies taking Alpha.
Not a terrible start, but like a bad one. Where things could possibly get a lot worse, really
Charlie
fast.
secure.
Or get better. Like my cake, which improved. Ah, God damn it.
The enemy took
Why? Do you need like a code for the beta? Here, I think I saw one of these that might work. Let me see. Or is this not gonna work?
Friendly UAV on station. Friendly counter UAV is online. We're taking Alpha. We control Alpha.
Friday the 13th. Yeah, well, I mean, it would have been cool to do a Friday the 13th stream tonight, but I don't think it would have been as popular as this stream was. We'll stream Friday the 13th, like I said, on Halloween night. That'll be our goodbye to that game. I got a cool thumbnail picked out for it. It'll be really nice. Yeah. Friday the 13th or Texas Chainsaw? Oh, I prefer Friday the 13th. Yeah, I definitely prefer Friday the 13th. I like Texas Chainsaw quite a bit. I had to remove it to make room on my hard drive and stuff, but yeah. I'm also going to have to play around with the hard drive storage, because apparently this game is installed 3 times on my hard drives. Why is that the case? I have no idea. It's very weird, though.
Secured the lead.
Very, very weird.
Taking Bravo. We're losing Alpha.
With you,
Doesn't even make any sense, to be honest.
Objective.
How did it install itself 3 times? I don't know. Yeah, no, I bounced pretty hard there. I was like, bumpity bumpity bump.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back.
Look around!
Look around. Yeah, these matches have gotten progressively worse for me, which is hilarious.
Grenade out! Grenade out!
Destroy the target.
Just kind of wish we would have been able to start the stream a little earlier tonight. That would have been nice. But then again, we wouldn't have had such a great start to the beginning of this. Need double-edged sword.
Securing objective Alpha.
Watch for movement.
I hate that clock sound so goddamn
Enemy
much.
securing Bravo.
It jump shot me. Yeah, it should be open beta for everyone, but I mean, if he wants to get it downloaded, that was just the key for the beta. That's what happened. You guys on the Discord, I told you guys to remind me so that I could have sent out codes tonight for people. I had some like codes I wanted to give away for stuff.
We're losing Charlie.
Grenade out! Grenade out!
I totally forgot I actually had some more free codes. Anyways, I'll throw this last beta code in too. Why not? I don't know if anybody's already taken it, but yeah, there's some beta codes. Yeah, I actually, hopefully someone reminds me tomorrow when I'm streaming, but I have some like Xbox game codes I wanted to give out that I've had sitting here for a bit. Like, I need to distribute some of these.
Alright, let's go!
Enemies taking Alpha. Objective Bravo secure.
Yes, that guy's taking C. I'm gonna chill around here for a sec.
We've lost Alpha. We're taking Charlie.
Grenade out! Grenade out!
Friendly SAE on.
Put your max!
Ready to deploy.
Need recon overhead!
Copy that.
Changing
UAV online
max!
and orbiting the AO.
The enemy
Yeah, bring this
launches
KD back a little bit this
Our
match.
counter UAV is active. We're taking Alpha.
Bring a craft dinner back. Yeah. Those cheesy snacks don't know how to act. Yeah.
Grenade out!
Be
Switch your
advised,
max.
UAV is exiting the AO.
Okay, sounds like Richard Ayoade, I swear.
Objective Charlie.
The guy who does like the UAV thing. Just sounds exactly like him.
This way. Ready to launch.
Target area marked! Clear high!
Enemy taking Bravo.
I got the Juggernaut, guys.
Max!
Told you I'd fix up this KD. I'll begin some camping that second level.
Switch your mags!
Although again, this is like the worst match to have the Juggernaut on. Literally does nothing for you. Okay, I didn't mean to drop shot there. Honestly, I was trying to get back up, but yeah, that's awkward. I'm sorry for drop shotting there. I feel bad about it. But I didn't really mean to. I honestly just got stuck on it and it sent me back down.
Enemy securing Bravo.
Check your down!
Who's shooting there? A teammate?
Switch your mags! Grenade! Grenade!
Okay, there we go. I finally died. Because I'm like, the score is really, like, the time's counting down. I'm like, should I go for it, trying to get a nuke, or what? Like, I want to use the Juggernaut, right?
Get it back. Securing objective Alpha.
This one is fine. Will I dress up for Halloween? A Phil Spencer costume? Yeah, I don't think so, but... No, I don't really... I'd love to have, like, a party or something to go to and have an excuse to dress up, but, like, I don't, so I don't really dress up. And, like, I thought it would be fun to do streams and do, like, a dress-up thing, but, yeah, the costumes cost too much for what I get out of it. And, yeah, it never works.
We've secured the field. Mission accomplished.
How are the gunplay differences? That's about the same. It's more the fact that this game is faster. That's the biggest thing I noticed. Anyways, guys, I think that's about good for tonight. We had some fun. If you want more details about the deal, Activision Blizzard and whatnot, there's a video on the channel for it. And we'll catch you around because we'll be back again probably tomorrow for this, I would imagine. So, have a good one, folks.